$420. Fair warning.
It seems like these drawings, this is another one of those signed, like, they're from the game Tanks, I believe. But it seems like these are now selling for a lot. I don't think the other ones we had, I mean, we've seen these like 4 weeks in a row. I don't think they were going for like 500 US. Am I crazy? I think these are like selling for more and more each week they show up. Just grab a pen here. We have like, there's only 164 games today for the entire auction. This is the least amount of games we've had at a weekly in, man, I don't want to be wrong, but I think this is like, man, it's probably been 8 months to a year since we've had a weekly with 164-ish games.
Fair warning.
It's a low number. Is it a sign that the bottom is finally in? Is the bottom finally in? Does this mean that the weeklies are going to start being more curated? We're going to stop seeing friends on PS2? Are we entering a brand new era of sealed and graded video game collecting? We're going to find out.
Fair warning.
Welcome into another wonderful Tuesday, everybody. Sorry I missed last week. Not intentional, but this week we have the Tuesday auction, of course, today. And then on Thursday, we have the PC Video Game Showcase auction, which in the thumbnail there, you can see I threw Doom in the thumbnail because, I mean, Doom is, you know, I don't know what it's going to sell for. It's a shareware version of the game, which I'm not a PC expert, so if I whiff this, just let me know, but I believe that was available prior to the actual full retail release coming out. So you got the shareware version, which was basically a playable demo. It had the first level, maybe first 2 levels type of thing. And then later you get the full version. So this is the shareware version of Doom coming up on Thursday. And I mean, there's World of Warcraft, there's StarCraft, there's Diablo. There's basically every big PC game you can think of. Yeah, Goob, I've heard finding an actual original factory sealed Doom, like not the shareware version, is damn near impossible. So,
$80.
the shareware inbox you had to mail off for. Interesting.
Fair warning.
So that's going to be interesting to see what the hell that does. That's taking place on Thursday, same time as the weekly auction. I'll be live for it. I'll remind you guys in the Discord, which, by the way, if you're not in the Discord already, I'll just link you down below. Keep up with the hobby, chat with other people. The Discord, I think there's well over 1,000 members now, so here it is. Here's the link for the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. It's a great time. Appreciate you guys being here on this Tuesday. We have Space Invaders, which is a 9.8 A++. That was perfect timing here to stop for the Space Invaders. 9.8 A++ coming from a factory 6-pack, of course, but still. With that 9.8 A++ premium, we're pushing almost $600 on this.
$600.
Full was only generally available. The full version was only as a mail order, and it's probably 30,000 or more. Oh my god. Where does an estimate on the shareware even go for then? The Doom shareware is much more plentiful. You picked up a sealed copy last year for about 1.2K. Ended up being a VGA 85. So I think the shareware version there, Super Junk. By the way, the Space Invaders did close at $660, and we'll just do our first price check here. Price checking on Atari stuff? What's happening? We haven't seen a 9.8. I mean, the 9.6 sells for about a third, not half. You know what? I'm gonna. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna open up GamerStonks.com, courtesy of Timothy over in the Discord. Talking about the Discord again. This is one of those projects that started in the Discord by one of the Discord members. So
$80.
I'm gonna type in Space Invaders here, and we'll see what kind of comps we got on it. I don't know the last time we've seen. I can't type. I don't know the last time we've seen the red box 9.8.
$85.
Oh my god.
$90.
This one maybe. That's a lot of variants there. Jesus.
Fair warning.
This is a red box. I assume that's it. Red box later. My god. Atari variants, man. They're going to be the death of me.
$160.
Oh, all variants. We'll just look at all of them and even look for a 9.8.
Fair warning.
9.8 for 264. That's back in February. I don't even think that's a red box version, though.
$200.
Guess I can filter by grade as well.
$220. $240.
Atari Corp, Atari Corp, Atari. I'm guessing these are all blue box ones. The last red box we saw, I mean, might be...
Fair warning.
And that's July 2021. Jesus, $900 bucks.
$85.
I wish Atari was more simple. Make Atari easier. But it looks like we haven't seen one in a long time. And genuinely, $660 for that isn't bad at all. Just based on the little data snippet we had there. Gamer Stonks, of course, will be available soon for people to... I think it's going to be a subscription service, but it's launching soon.
Next lot.
Launching soon. It'll be available for everyone to sign up. So, very exciting stuff coming with that. Need a freaking sticky note here. We're already into NES games. Barely any Atari today.
Fair warning.
We started off with Asti and Axe. Pitfall there was 9.6 NS, also sold for $264, which as far as Atari goes, not bad. Asti and Axe, 9.2A for $139. Dr. Chaos, 9.0A here. Which is really weird that we've seen Dr. Chaos quite a few times in the past, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. Not an NES game that should pop up as often as it has been. Just kind of weird. $228 short this week. 9.0A, 9.4A plus Dr. Mario Hawaii Collection Pedigree.
$360.
NES. Just started there at the 6-minute mark. What variant of Pitfall? 1982 green box. Does that tell you anything? With an A stamp on the box?
Fair warning.
I'm not sure how to break it down for you. No eBay data on Stonks as of right now.
$140.
Right now, eBay data does not exist on it. It's all the major auction houses for now. So PWCC, I think Hakes,
Fair warning.
Golden Heritage,
$160.
and I'm missing one. Golden Heritage, PWCC, Hakes, Certified Link. There's the other one. So eBay data, I'm sure he's going to get eventually.
Fair warning.
The red box is a super late and lame variant to Space Invaders. Yeah, but it seems, Seth, like the blue box version doesn't even sell for that much either. As far as I've seen, because I assume the blue box is earlier, no? This is a really nice no-rev A Akari Warriors. 9.0 overall with an 8.5 box, 9 manual, 9.6 cart. There is also a hang tab version of this game, so this no-rev A copy should be a mid-print. I'm pretty sure there's a Rev A copy as well. But either way, finding a really nice no Rev A Ikari Warriors 1 is not easy. So there is a little bit something here. Gyromite was a 7.5 CIB hang tab copy. Doesn't look like it's a sticker or anything.
$150.
And Dr. Mario closed at $432. One of the more affordable Mario games on NES for sure.
Fair warning.
Yo, AK, welcome in, dude. Yes. Jeez, I didn't even get the hellos in there. Renex Machina, Daniel Freeman, Bogo, Superjunk, Seth, Goobnoob, White Wolf. Appreciate you all being here. Wooden Leg Studios, Youngster, Ryan, Kevin G. The White Wolf, the new water case looks much better. I agree, man. It looks much better. This is a 6.0 imp there on the Zelda. The Ikari Warriors did close at $170. The Zelda was an imp.
$65.
It's a no Rev A box. This isn't actually that bad. So you get a first print box, second print box, sorry, maybe third print, with a first print cartridge and a late print manual. So that's what's all wrong with this one. And that's why it says 6.0 imp up in the corner if you've never seen that before.
Fair warning.
Yeah, kind of a mess of items in there, but like,
$80.
you still get a really early box and you do get a first print cartridge. Not terrible. But $144.
Fair warning.
I assume whoever bought it is going to use some of those individual pieces.
Next lot. $180.
Yeah, only Rick gets to keep access. I lose access, but Rick gets to keep it.
Fair warning.
That was Mylon Secret Castle 7.5A Oval Seal there for $104. Skater Dies a 9.2A. Actually, a decent copy of the game. I was going to say nice, but you know, 9.2A. It's good. It's good.
$200. $220. $240.
Yeah, we need the founder's pricing. Exactly, HC. Agreed fully. We need that super secret sack discount in the Discord.
Fair warning.
Lifetime grandfather in all of the members. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. What happened when WADA detects a
Fair
PS1
warning.
copy with a jewel case replacement? So long as the jewel case is the exact same jewel case that would have been used for that PS1 game, nothing would happen. You can interchange jewel
Fair
cases
warning.
so long as it's the same variant of jewel case. I'm pretty sure there's 2 or 3 different PS1 jewel cases. You have to be careful with that. If you do mismatch jewel cases, you will be dinged for it on an imp, as far as I know. I don't know if you can use like generic CD cases. I'm pretty sure there is something different when we actually talk about PS1 cases versus like a generic CD case. So do be cognizant of it if you're trying to swap your CD cases. Buy a cheap sports game or something. Try to match it up. Rick, there's actually some good stuff later in the auction that I was seeing. There's an 8.5 A+ Mario Bros. 3, but at this point, I mean, is Mario Bros. 3 still exciting? There was some Xbox 360 stuff that was pretty high grade. World of War was up there, do not sell before, I believe. Fallout 3, do not sell before. Resident Evil 5 was a pretty high grade. Just trying to think. This Kid Icarus was a VGA 90. This might do something. It'll be interesting. But the more interesting stuff was definitely later in the auction. At least the stuff that interested me.
Fair warning.
There's also, of course, there's a great Mega Man lot here. Like
lot.
Mega Man Legends, Mega Man X4 85 plus, X5 85 plus, and X6.
$34.
So if you want the Mega Man X's on PS1, all of them are here tonight, as well as Xenogears 9.8 A plus. So some decent stuff coming up later. Not too much for the vintage crowd today, to be completely honest with you guys. There's
Fair
like
warning.
2 Super Nintendo, 5 Super Nintendo games. So like, yeah, it's a little bit of a weird one today, but that's what it's gonna look like when we get to the when the auction only has 164 items.
$44.
Oh, the Doom on the thumbnail,
$46,
because I got to get people excited for the PC Showcase auction coming up, Supyo. That Doom is gonna sell on Thursday. I'm glad you asked about it. Make sure you don't miss the auction, man. This Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
$50.
PC Showcase auction. You've been wondering what month and year will be the first time Greg says, but it's an old WADA case, so you have to figure out the recasing fee if you buy it. March 2024, I don't think it's going to have that much volume that quickly, Seth. Like, I do think we are going to get to a point where the new case is the preferred case, and that, you know, people will be considering. Kind of like old PSA case versus a new PSA case. There's definitely people have their preference. Most people want a new PSA case versus the old one. But I think we are going to be taking years.
Fair warning.
Like 2 to 3 years before that becomes an actual conversation.
$380.
Like, you're saying March 2024? I would say March 2026 before we start having that conversation.
Fair warning.
Come 2026, I could see us talking
Next
like,
lot.
you know, it's an old case game. I don't know if I want to bother with that, blah, 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 blah. So, that's my own thought on that. The Mario Bros.
Fair
was a
warning.
CIB. It was a hang tab box. It was a
$900.
early print manual as well. The only thing wrong with it was someone put a 3-screw cartridge inside. So this is a good imp to purchase because you get the box and the manual. And then you just have to find a 5-screw cartridge, put it inside, boom, you got yourself a real Mario Bros. So always do pay attention to what's wrong with the imp because you can actually do it well.
$1,000.
Mario Bros. 3, 8.5 A plus here. Why do people waste their time sending in a 6.0 CIB imps to Heritage? I don't know, man. I don't know, B-Maga. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird.
$1,200.
It's weird some of the stuff Heritage gets, no doubt about it.
Fair warning.
What do I think WADA will start grading dogs? I think there's a real market for it.
$300.
At first I was like, oh, when will they start grading them? I was like, fucking dogs. You got me,
Fair
Jacob.
warning.
You got me.
Next lot. $85.
The Mario Bros. 3 closes at $1,440.
$95.
We're at a point where, man, that's like, you know, that's a very solid Mario 3 now for like $1,500 bucks. Is it all right? Man, Supyo, in my head, it just feels it feels bad in my head. Like, it feels like it's a step lower. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's take a peek. No reason to speculate, to pontificate. We can just look this up here. Mario Bros. 3. Looking for an 8.5A plus comp. 8.5A on Golden. Oh my god. $792. Oh, NFR. Jeez, sorry. That's why you gotta read the variants.
$300. $340.
We're filtered by sale date. Yes.
Fair warning.
8.0A back in February sold for $1,560. So that's a WADA 8.0A, $1,560 4 months ago. Jesus, it's so long ago already. It also feels dumb to say that 4 months is a long time, but 8.5A last sold, I don't know, a month and some ago. Geez, 8.5A sold for $1,440. So today you get an 8.5A plus for the exact same price. So yeah, it's another slide down a little bit on Mario Bros. 3. 8.5A, 1,914. That's these are CGC comps too here. 8.5A plus 1,380. So I guess the price is bouncing around in this band, anywhere from 1,300 to 1,500 for your 8.5A copies right now, but it's not doing much. Not doing much.
Fair warning.
The CGCA is the WADA B plus.
$360.
It's weird how much we see Xenogears, Seth. This is probably the sixth copy of Xenogears 9.8 we've seen on Heritage in the past like 2-3 months. It's wild.
$55.
Rick, I honestly think the PC auction is going to have some shockers.
Fair warning.
I think there is enough pent up curiosity and potential with PC in general that there's going to be some stuff that really pops up. I think anyway. I mean, I'm going to be watching the auction myself. Of course, there are, like, I'm not a big PC collector, but there are some pieces I would love to add to my collection. Will I be able to afford them? I'm not sure. Spilled some protein everywhere. My lid's not secure anymore. I need to get a new bottle. Will I be able to afford the pieces I want? I have no idea, but I'm going to be watching closely. This is a group of 5, all 5 unlicensed Pac-Man games. If you're like, how many unlicensed Pac-Man games are there for NES? There's 5 of them. Pac-Man didn't hold back. And neither did Tengen, apparently. Just fucking pumping Pac-Man. Greg out of context. You know nothing about graded games, but damn do I find this interesting, folk. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun hobby. It's a crazy world, man.
$130.
It's a crazy world.
Fair warning. $140.
The huge success of the Mario movie didn't seem to boost sales of Mario games. You're kind of surprised? Yeah, it's I mean, I know the whole thing with comic books. If a movie comes out based on a character, everyone loses their goddamn mind, and like the comic book, you know, as soon as like a speculation rumor starts about a movie, comic books will start moving. $90. I think video games are just too not filled with speculators to have that happen. Like, there aren't enough people in this hobby who are thinking, like, who are just like grinding speculator flippers, right? To make that happen.
$100.
We need more we need more crazy speculation taking place for that to take place here. 2020, 2021, Mario movie might have moved prices. But right now, we just don't have the amount of people necessary to do that kind of effect. In my opinion, at least. Maybe 2025, if this hobby, you know, picks up a bit and starts moving again, maybe they'll announce a Link movie or something, and holy shit, the price of Zelda goes to the moon, right? We'll see what happens with that.
Next lot.
This was all of the Bible games on NES. I think it's all of them.
$30.
King of Kings, Joshua, we got Exodus, Sunday Funday, Bible Adventures. I'm pretty sure that's all of them.
$48.
I mean, geez, if there's more than 6, I'd be surprised, I guess. 6 already feels like a crowd.
Fair warning.
I'm not sure if the
$50,
first print
$55.
PC's game gallery. I think there's a World of Warcraft in there. I think.
$60,
Obviously, Warcraft Collector's Edition.
$65.
I don't know if either of the Diablos are first print. I'm not sure about the StarCraft. I'm not sure about the Half-Life. I'm not a super expert with PC stuff, so it's hard for me to say if the big titles going up are early prints, first prints, or if they're later releases. Simon Space, 20 months with the membership. My God, dude. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, Simon Space.
$80.
20 months in the Greg gang. That's crazy.
$85.
Elijah Lewis with the $9.99. Get yourself a new bottle, man. Let's go, Elijah. I appreciate you, dude. I genuinely will. I'm going to order myself a new bottle with that donation. Much appreciated. Anytime I shake this bottle as is, I have to like push as hard as I can at the top so it doesn't like spray shit everywhere. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice to get a new bottle. Much appreciated.
$40. $42.
And Rick D with the 16 months. Jesus, I missed 1 week and all you guys are re-upping now. Like, subscribe, and donate to Greg. Better words have never been spoken, Rick. Much appreciated, man.
$50.
The PC market to the moon? I hope you're right, Greg. 10% of the PC auction is yours. Holy shit. You're not optimistic, but you're also not going to be upset if things don't go well. Just curious to see how it does. 10% of the auction is yours. I mean, I guess that sounds crazy, but I think it's only 120 games, so you have 10 to 15 games in the auction then? When you said 10% in my head, I was like, oh my God, you have 30 games in this auction. This whole auction is yours. But yeah, about 10 to 15 games there. It's always a risk with these new auctions, I know, but I'm holding strong that I think PC collecting still has a chance to make a little bit of noise out there. Maximum Carnage here with Super Nintendo. I haven't even mentioned it yet because we didn't really have anything, but this is a 9.0 A plus red cartridge here. Pretty high grade on Maximum Carnage and not a game we see like much at all.
$600.
Just seeing if they were saying the last time it came up or highest grade or anything about the pop, but they don't mention anything, but we're pushing our way up to 720 here on Maximum Carnage. We will look up comps on this one because I can't even think of the last time we've seen this at Heritage. $660, 9.0 A plus. Take a peek.
Fair warning.
Let's take a peek. Maximum Carnage.
$55.
When's the last time we've seen one? January of this year, a 9.4 A plus for $1,200. There's 22 on the pop report if we go red cartridge.
$65.
There's 16 on the pop report for Maximum Carnage red cartridge. So this 9.0 is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seventh highest copy that exists. 9.2A, $990 in November. I mean, we've seen 4 copies over, like, since 2021. It just doesn't come up. 9.0 A plus just goes for $660. I mean, doesn't seem bad. I think the buyer should be happy with that one, honestly.
Fair warning.
I think the buyer is going to be happy with that one. Here's T2, 9.6 A plus plus. Really cool game on Super Nintendo. T2 goes for $408. It is assembled in Mexico there. $408 for the 9.6 A plus plus. These are 3 complete in-box Super Nintendo games. It says average condition to very fine condition, so they only have 2 photos of them, so you can't really get a good gauge. But 3 CIB good games, right? So we'll see what these go for. There's talk of a Mario 2 movie, so maybe that might boost them. Yeah, it depends what the macro, like the hobby itself has to be in a bubble type of environment, in my opinion, before any kind of rumor is gonna... Like, I don't think the rumor is going to be what starts an uptrend. I think a rumor like that or a movie talk like that can enhance an uptrend. But I don't think a movie itself would be a huge catalyst for the hobby just flipping.
$140.
Because I think we'd see effects also take place in the, like, loose CIB market as well. But...
$160.
Interesting the games don't get first appearance of in the comments like comics do.
$170.
I think Heritage was doing that for a while. I think they were B.
$180.
I feel like I definitely remember some games getting that mention, like first appearance of Tails in Sonic 2. I'm sure they had that written in there for...
Fair warning.
They might still write that in there. Because that was definitely a thing that was taking place when we had all of the comic investors coming in. The same principles were being applied to video games. So first appearances, first prints, all that stuff was being pushed and enhanced.
$160.
It definitely... it's something to keep in the back of your head. If you're looking to speculate in something, keep those first appearances in the back of your head. It might come to matter a lot in additional years. Am I excited about the Metal Gear Remake and Special Collection Bundle? Yes, Captus. Absolutely. Like, genuinely. I don't know if I'll get around to playing it myself, but I'm going to make a point to, like I will be checking it out. 100%.
$200.
The Metal Gear games are incredible. I'm a big fan of the series.
Fair warning.
You really like the Wada case? Big improvement. Are these 6? Are these sealed? Oh my god, these are 6 sealed Judge Dreads on Game Boy. Oh my god. These were another 6 complete in box games here on Super Nintendo.
Fair warning.
6 sealed Judge Dreads. What the hell? Again, the condition is average to very good, and there's only 2 photos, so look at the photos the best you can. 6 sealed copies here. Jesus.
$300.
It's only 13 games. Yeah, there we go.
$340.
Your updated ranking on the new Wada cases after having all of them in your hands. VGA, new Wada, CGC, original Wada. Wow, CGC falling to the back for you. Original Wada even lower than that. Damn. Damn, B-Maga. I still need to have a CGC case in my hand.
$440. $460.
Yeah, the blisters are definitely still an issue with the Wada cases. If you guys watched my unboxing there, I mean, it was right at the end of the video, so if you didn't see it, I don't blame you, but my Wada blisters did have issues with slight scuffing inside as well, which is just disappointing to see. The cases themselves look fantastic. The it's polycarbonate now, looks great. No scratches, you know, presents well. But those inner blisters just have some scuffs and scratching, and it's like, oh my god.
$65.
And you know, it's like, yeah, I could send it back to Wada and try to get them to fix it, but I'm in fucking Canada. Like, that means I have to cross border again. The games would have to cross the border twice. I would have to pay for the international shipping. Like, it's just a huge headache. The risk of damage is far worse than, like, fixing it. So that's a huge bummer. This is the first SpongeBob game, I believe. Talking about first appearances, I'm pretty sure that is the first SpongeBob game that ever came out. Game Boy Color Lost Spatula. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure this is number 1 SpongeBob. So if you got some big SpongeBob fans in the chat, hopefully you picked up this grail right here.
$50.
We also had Spy vs. Spy, a 9.6 A+ on Game Boy Color. Jesus, $186 for that. That seems cheap for the Spy vs. Spy in that kind of grade. And we're entering into N64, starting off with Gauntlet Legends, 9.8 A+. Almost a perfect copy. Almost.
Next lot. $28.
Goes for $216. You can still get yourself a beautiful copy of Gauntlet for a very reasonable price. Here's Jeopardy 7.5B. Jeopardy looking to be today's biggest loser. As is tradition, we're looking for $61 on it.
Next lot.
Sells for $59 on Jeopardy. Man, Alex Trebek is once again going to be in the running. Madden 99, 9.4 A++ on this one. Pretty high copy of Madden 99.
Next lot.
Goes for $134. Here's NBA Live 99.
$5.
Antoine Walker is on the cover of this game.
$12.
Let me get caught up with you guys again here. Play some darn games. I know, man. I know. I'm trying to. I'm trying, Timothy. It's something I'm actively trying to do, is to section out my days better to where I can get shit done at, like, you know, be it from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or something, and then be a little bit more strict about, like, okay, this is my time. I'm gonna, like, go play some games or not reply to DMs. Like, I'm not gonna focus on content.
$44.
I'm actively trying to segregate my time better. We'll see how it goes. Because I want to start playing some games too. I want to play more games again.
Fair warning.
Yeah, VGA is online now with their
Next
submission.
lot.
Yes. I'm pretty sure it's only on
$280.
desktop though. I don't think it works on mobile, but NBA Live 99 goes for $71. Here's San Francisco Rush, 9.4A plus. That's a pretty high grade on this game, and I don't think it shows up often. Sold for $312. Let's take a peek at San Francisco Rush. I feel like there was someone who was just asking about this game in one of the Facebook groups. San Francisco Rush. We got 15 on the pop report. This is...
Fair warning.
It's up there. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 copies nicer, 4 copies tied with it. We haven't seen a copy. Well, I guess we've seen 2 copies this year. 9.6A plus, 780. 9.6A plus, 660. I guess San Francisco Rush just doesn't have that much demand. Still, 9.4A plus. You're getting it for half the price of the 9.6A plus. I mean... if I was still doing full set N64, I would love this game in this grade for this price. Put it that way. Since I'm not still doing full set N64, I'm not chasing after it. But if I was, I would love to pick up that game at that price. Put it that way.
Fair warning.
F-Zero GP Legend, this is a case pack available game, so it's 9.4A plus here. We're looking for $94, but it's F-Zero on GBA. I own a copy. I think it's worth owning a copy. It's F-Zero, but this game is super available, just so you are aware. First appearance of Squidward, yes. First appearance of Squidward. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. Here's Gunstar Superheroes on GBA. 9.4A plus, only 1 graded higher out of 5 total on the pop report. Cool game on GBA for the GBA collectors out there. It's such an embarrassment on WADA to send you free grading and not QC it, knowing you are going to film it. I know, Rick, it's kind of funny, hey? It's kind of funny that even, like they obviously hooked me up with the Warp Zone. They know I'm gonna film it. And I still got fucking scuffs on my blisters. Even when they know it's gonna be recorded, I still got scuffs. Oh, there's no winning out there. There's no winning. It's insane. I think that just means it's inevitable. Scuffs on the blister are inevitable like Thanos. You can't do anything about that. Dennis snaps his fingers and the scuffs are there.
$28.
Gunstar Superheroes ended at $164. This Robotech, I mean, 9.4A plus for $65. Whew. Good price there. 9.4A plus, Return to the King on GameCube. Am I going to see title with this one here? You even get a little action figure included. So for CIB copies of this game, it's really hard to get the little action figure, obviously, but sealed copies, I mean... not the most popular game in the world, but it's one that I always paid attention to when I was really deep in GBA collecting. Any of those games that came with an additional figure or something were ones that I kept note of them.
Fair warning. Next lot. $36.
Return of the King goes for $75. Oh my gosh. Here's Turtles, 9.6A plus TMNT. We finally stopped seeing this game every single week. There were a lot of copies there for a bit. Now we're looking for $69 on this one. Oh my gosh.
Fair warning.
Really underestimated the cost of having items recased. Between the risk with shipping and the insurance fees, it's really not practical to recase all your older games. Oh, absolutely not, Super Junk. Absolutely not. I don't think I'll be recasing anything at this point. It's just not worth it.
Lot.
It's not worth it. It's just too expensive just to purely, like, you know what I mean? Just to swap cases. Maybe in 4 years or something, I'll feel more inclined to do it, but not right now. Partners in Time here is a 9.6A plus. Should be a first print copy of the game. Should be. Turtles went for $71 there. Joe Kane, member for 7 months. Look at Greg trying to live life. Ha. Yeah, seriously.
$60.
Seriously, this YouTube shit consumes me. You're tempted to start buying more sealed GBA? Do it. Do it, B-Maga. Sealed GBA is fun.
Next lot.
GBA library has a
$400.
ton of games on it. And you can go really deep with GBA to start collecting shit that, like, no one really cares about.
Fair
like
warning.
Robotech, right? Gunstar Superheroes. You could get really fun stuff on GBA.
Next lot.
And like you said, it's pretty affordable.
$140.
Partners in Time goes for $180 there. That was Kid Icarus Uprising, a VGA 90 copy. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've ever
Fair
had this at Heritage. We've seen really nice copies sell at Certified Link.
$50.
But VGA 90 on Heritage today, $468. Here's another
$170.
9.6A plus CGC. Again, this should be a first print. New Super Mario Bros. 2 3DS.
Fair warning.
You just sold
Next
your car
lot.
today for $1,500. Thank God I got it out of my life. What do you you don't need a car anymore or what?
$30,
What are you gonna do without a car?
40, 50,
I would never have noticed you changed the bars to purple, Timothy. I don't know what color they were prior. Were they just gray? I have no idea.
Fair warning.
If you plan to submit a game to WATA with an additional accessory in the box,
$90,
N64 expansion pack, for example, is it best to include it? I'm not sure what you mean with an additional accessory in the box.
$30.
I need more information on that one, Stay Collecting. This is Pokemon Ultra Sun. 9.4A plus. I'm not sure. Okay, they're calling it first production. I was going to say.
Fair warning.
Ultra Sun, they're saying it is a first production 9.4A plus. New Super Mario Bros.
Next
2
lot.
went for $192.
$80.
This seems a bit crazy to me. Just 1 second here. We got Fire Emblem coming up, 9.4A. But we had Mario and Luigi Partners in Time,
Fair
9.6A plus, Nintendo DS,
$85.
2005, which is crazy how old this game is at this point. It just got outsold by New Super Mario Bros. 2 on
Fair
3DS.
warning. $90.
Does that seem a bit crazy? Are 3DS collectors like is the popularity of 3DS collecting
Fair
just
warning.
that strong that even Partners in Time on DS, same grade, same exact grade, gets outsold by New Super Mario Bros. 2? Jesus. 3DS man, buy now. That's I mean,
Fair
I'm
warning.
not a believer, like I don't own a lot of 3DS stuff, but holy shit, that is probably going to be the console of the future. Ruby hasn't sold Comp Mike. Do you mean the WATA
warning.
10 Ruby? That's coming up at, I think, the
$120.
signature auction. You won your first auction last week in 9.2A Star Tropics? Let's go, House the Moose.
Fair warning.
Good game to pick up.
Next lot.
Some of the ones you got back are excellent. Some are
$2.
awful in regards to the blisters. Yeah, I haven't seen issues with CGC either. Actually, I will say. Here's No More Heroes
warning.
2, 9.4A plus.
$6.
It's looking for a bid. I'll chuck
You've
a
been
couple bids at
outbid.
this. I mean,
$10.
we're literally looking for
14,
40,
6,
$50 bucks right now, so
$18.
I'll push it up to $47, I guess. I don't know. Sure. I'll win this for 45 bucks if no one else wants it.
Fair
Fire
warning.
Emblem went for 139 there. Wow, I'm going to get it. No, I'm not. Someone outbid me.
You've been
We're looking
outbid.
for $49 on No More Heroes 2.
Fair warning.
No one else.
Next lot.
Jeez. No one else.
$3.
I tell ya. $47.
$5.
No More Heroes 2. Here's Resident
$7,
Evil
$9,
Zero
$12,
Archives.
$16, $18.
You get caught up on you guys here. You just got a WATA game
Fair
into it. It has
warning.
a big scuff. How is this even possible? It sat in
$20.
post-grading for 2 months. Yeah, I know.
$22.
How's it hard to keep brand new piece of plastic in good condition? Yeah, it has to be a manufacturing issue. It has to be a manufacturing issue.
Fair warning.
There's something going wrong before, you know what I mean? Like there's no way
$26.
these scuffs are occurring in-house. It has to be something with manufacturing. I assume anyway.
Fair warning.
What's the lowest amount of value that can be sent to Heritage? I believe it's $5,000 right now, Artie. And that can be one $5,000 game, or that could be 100 games valued at $5,000. But then there's also exceptions that if Heritage really wants your stuff, they'll work with you for it. So
Fair warning.
if you're curious, reach out by all means. It just
Next
depends
lot.
what you have. They'll work with you if you
$55,
have stuff that they want, you know?
$65.
We're entering into Nintendo Switch here. It's crazy how fast we're like almost done
Fair
Nintendo
warning.
stuff. My god. Flying through this auction. Resident Evil 0 Archives there
Next
went
lot.
for $57. Here's Kirby Star
$110.
Allies. It's already done. 9.6A plus for $89. Breath of the Wild is a first print. Hey! 9.2A here, an actual first print Breath on Switch. We're pushing our way up over $200.
$220.
There we go. The Mario Kart 8 is also a first print. Splatoon is a first print. All right. We got a couple games here. We'll see how this Switch stuff does. Breath ends at $240. That's a 9.2A. That's not even that high of a grade, to be completely honest. Here's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, 9.6A plus. Much nicer grade on the Mario Kart.
$85. $90. $95.
You have 2 other vehicles already? Wagon and recently bought a truck. Oh, you're laughing, dude. The Kid Icarus 95 plus in February went for $600. Oh my god, so this one actually sold pretty strong then, given this is a 90 for $468. Or rather, I guess I should say, Timothy, the 95 plus that was probably certified link, I assume, went for a snag.
$22.
Wish I would have picked that one up. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, not much love, really. 9.6A plus for $124. Splatoon 2, 9.8A plus.
$90.
A plus plus and you'd be in on the Splatoon 2? Yeah, I hear you, dude.
$120.
I know. That extra plus on Switch games, I know what you mean. I thought Mario Kart 8 would get a little bit more bids. Are these still selling strong on eBay? Does anyone keep up with this? I know for a while there, it was getting really difficult to find, like, first print Breath, first print Mario Karts, Odyssey was up there. People were scooping those up left and right.
$220. $240.
I don't know if people are still like hounding eBay for these. Splatoon 2, pushing its way up to almost $300
Fair
though.
warning. Next lot.
You got a chance to get a case of Madden 2000 sealed on Game Boy Color. Just wondered if you thought it's worth getting them graded. Probably not, White Wolf, to be completely honest. Madden 2000 on Game Boy Color is extremely niche as to who would even be interested in them. So you'd spend, like, you know, the $40-50 getting every single one of them graded. I just don't know if there's much value there. Like, you could try it out on 1 or 2 of them and see how it goes, but do not send all 6 at once.
Fair warning. $130.
Here's FIFA Soccer 6.5A. There is a case. The back corner of the case is cracked. That's why it has the grade that it has.
Fair warning. $140.
And we're entering into Sega. Just like that, we're already done Nintendo stuff and we're almost halfway done the auction. We've only been here for 40 minutes, folks. We're flying. Crazy.
Next lot. $110.
The game you're referring to is GBA Pokemon Fire Red, which includes the wireless link connector in the box. How would it result the CIB status? That I do not know. Stay collecting. I'm just gonna ask that question to anyone here. If you submit a game like Pokemon Fire Red, where it has the wireless adapter,
$150.
if you don't include the adapter, what happens? And does the adapter itself get a grade?
$70.
Does anyone know? What if you don't include the insert? The insert that holds the adapter. What happens then? Does anyone have the answers to these questions?
Next lot.
These are the pressing questions that need answers. I have a Fire Red and Leaf Green myself, actually, and I do not have the insert. The insert holds the cartridge at the top and the wireless adapter at the bottom. So it's not a game-specific insert because it is shared between Leaf Green and Fire Red. But you know what I mean? You need that insert or everything inside is just kind of jiggling around. Here's Lion King 9.2A plus. John Madden Football 93 went for $192. Lion King $240. Here's Mortal Kombat 2 7.5A plus. It looks like fading. Take a peek here if there's notes. Seal tears. What does this say?
Fair warning.
Oh, there's no notes on this actually. That's crazy.
Next lot. $32.
Looked like something was going on with it, but
$36.
guess not. No wad of notes on the case on that one. $139.
$40.
You think 3DS has gone up a bit since the eShop closed? Oh yeah, there was a big run on 3DS when the eShop was closing. There was like a month or two there where people were just going wild. I would assume that 3DS has actually cooled off a little bit since that happened, but I don't keep up with it
$60.
enough. You find the 3DS console cumbersome and not comfortable?
Fair
Worse
warning.
shoulder buttons? I mean, hey man, it's not holding
Next
back the
lot.
collectability.
$22.
People frickin' love it. It seems like you're in the minority there. Sport
Fair
Stock
warning,
Baseball closed off Sega Genesis. Now we're at Game Gear.
$34.
We're starting off with Garfield, Caught in the Act. We have 2 Game Gear games. We have 1 Sega CD game,
$42.
1 32X game,
$46,
1 Sega Saturn
$50,
game.
$60.
We got actually a decent Dreamcast lot for whatever reason.
$70.
Dreamcast has a decently thick block today, so that's what's coming up. Then we got PS1, PS2, Xbox, you guys know.
Fair
And there's
warning.
some good stuff coming up in that later half of the auction. So if you're an Xbox 360
Next
collector,
lot.
you may want to go look ahead there.
$22.
See what's coming up. I can actually link you
$70.
guys, I think, here. Just link you guys.
$80.
You guys can go ahead and look ahead in the auction there if you want.
$100.
Some good stuff coming up in just a bit.
$120.
Garfield goes for $94. George Foreman's KO Boxing, 9.4A+. Boxing video
Fair
game that follows George Foreman's quest to unify the 3 fictional belts and become
Next
the undisputed world champ at 43.
$60. $70.
As if. What a great video game to have made over you. 43 years old, and you're trying to unify
warning.
the 3 fictional belts, play as George Foreman, and kick everyone's ass.
Next lot. $42.
I need a game like that made for me.
$46.
NHL 94 there was a 9.6A plus, went for
Fair
$94. That auction was up and down immediately. Jeez, didn't even see that one.
$50.
Cosmic Carnage, 9.6A
$60.
plus plus from a factory 6-pack. MK first
Fair
print for
warning.
that price. Thanks for not bidding, people. Which game? MK first print for
Next
that price.
lot.
Oh, Mario Kart. Yes.
$65.
Timothy, I debated bidding on that Mario Kart too. I debated on it, man. In the back of my head, though, it's like
Fair
if I
warning.
bid, I think it sold for 130-ish US. It's going to be like another 50
$75.
US by the time I get it to Canada. So then I'm looking at like 180 to 200 US, and it's like, do I want to pay
Fair
that much
warning.
for a Mario Kart? Like, not really. Not right now, anyway. But
Next
great
lot.
pickup, man. Great pickup.
$55.
You Can't Stand the Way Switch. This is a cool one.
$65.
Bomberman Online on Dreamcast. 9.8A+.
$85.
Highest graded copy out of 3.
$95.
For Dreamcast games, it's like, oh, that's a beautiful cover. Stands out a little bit. I don't know if anyone actually ever played Bomberman Online. I certainly didn't. I didn't own a Dreamcast. But it stands out as a very nice game. And it's getting some love. We're up to 264. Bidding is actually moving quite quick on this game. I haven't had much to talk about as far as bidding action goes. I mean, George Foreman went for 139, but Bomberman is, holy shit.
$460.
Here we go.
$80.
Looking for $600?
$550.
Easy.
$650.
Just gonna give it a second here. Looking for $700.
$700.
Looking for $800.
$750.
Looking for-
$850.
This is fucking crazy.
$950.
What? Okay, what don't I know about this game? At this point, right, when it started, I was like, like, here's a pretty cool game. And now I'm like, what the fuck don't I know
Fair
about
warning.
Bomberman Online?
$1,100.
We're looking for $1,320. 9.8A plus, highest graded out of 3.
Fair warning.
Wow.
$1,200.
We're still going. People are, like, whoever, you know, I assume there's 2 people. I can't
Fair
assume
warning.
there's a party of people looking to pay this, but Jesus.
Next
Wow.
lot. $55.
Wow.
60, 70, 85,
Whose bingo
90.
card had Bomberman selling over 1,000? Whose bingo card had that on it? Holy
100,
shit.
$110,
That's wild.
$120,
$1,320.
$130,
That's an interesting one, to say the least there. Jesus.
$140.
Crazy Taxi 2 is a 9.6A plus. This outsold like, you know, we think
Fair
of
warning.
Dreamcast games, it's like Project Justice, Power Stone 2,
$150.
I can't think of the other one now. Well, you think of all the expensive Dreamcast games, right? Bomberman Online does not come into that conversation. That is wild.
$170.
Unify the collectors and game collecting investors,
Fair
exactly. Greg's on a mission to beat up other YouTubers.
Next lot.
At 43 years old.
$34. $38. $42.
Crazy Taxi 2 goes for $192.
$60.
Back down to earth with that
$70.
one. Here's Dino Crisis on
$80.
Dreamcast, 9.4A+.
$90. $100. $120. $140.
Foreman came back from being a preacher to win the championship again at 46. He was 46 because he was
Fair
broke.
warning.
Maybe if there was 3 to get, he would have had them. God damn, Sebastian. That's crazy. Winning the championship at 46. Who'd he beat to take it at that point?
$160.
Dino Crisis is pushing its way up to almost $200. Why is D-Rob going to be sad, HC?
$170.
Why did D-Rob have... Did D-Rob have a Bomberman Online or something? Do we have the D-Rob emote in here? Yeah,
Fair
D-Rob's
warning.
always sad. Look at this guy. D-Rob is never impressed.
Next lot. $55.
Dino Crisis goes for $192.
$60.
Grand Theft Auto 2, 9.6A. Yeah, like this
$65.
Dreamcast, the block of Dreamcast games is like arguably the best we've had yet. Like better
Fair
than the
warning.
NES, N64,
$70.
Super Nintendo. Like Dreamcast is stealing the show today.
$85.
Never thought we'd see the day. Grand Theft Auto 2, 9.6A on this one. Highest graded out of only 8 total. Why are Pokemon games expensive and hold their value so well? Because, yeah, because D-Gens like Rick need to own them. Pokemon's just Pokemon, man. Do you do card collecting expensive cardboard? Like, I think it's just how deeply ingrained Pokemon is into culture at this point. I don't know when or if we will see Pokemon games, like, become cheap. You know, cheap Pokemon games. Like, I don't know. The DS and 3DS era of games are already starting to blow up. Like what? We just saw Ultra Sun here, 9.4A plus. This is 2017 Ultra Sun, $180. 9.4A plus isn't that impressive for a 3DS
Fair
game.
warning.
So,
Next
you know, Pokemon is showing no signs that the next generation of people are going to covet the games
$22.
any less than it currently is. Maybe we'll see like red, blue, yellow cartridges go down eventually. Maybe Gen 3 cartridges will go down.
warning.
Emerald's really fucking pricey right now, but
$26.
as far as Pokemon in general, you know, it ain't going anywhere. Not anytime soon anyway.
Fair warning.
Not anytime soon. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is another good Dreamcast one, for sure. Soul Calibur 1 comes up. That's another one.
$30.
Dreamcast definitely has some gems in the
$32.
library. Just Bomberman Online isn't... I wouldn't have said this is one of them. I wouldn't have said that this was one of them.
Fair warning. $34.
Tim's going to make your Gamerstonks
$36.
membership $50 a month and threaten to
$38.
block IPs from your state, which is where D-Rob lives. Grand Theft Auto 2 closed at $336. Here's Mach-N
Fair
X.
warning.
Mach-N X, Make-N X.
$42.
I don't know. There's a crack in the case bottom. It's 9.0A. You're currently still listing the DS Pokemon games. Soul Silver
Fair
DS is like, yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, just for a cartridge
Next lot.
is...
$16.
It's really fucking expensive. Relatively speaking, compared to every other game you could possibly purchase on
Fair
that
warning.
system. Soul Silver and Heart Gold are expensive as fuck.
Next lot.
Oh, also, I learned that NHL
$26.
2K2, pretty sure this is the last published Dreamcast game. This was the swan song of the Dreamcast.
Fair warning.
9.4A++ here,
$28.
sells for $44. I'm pretty positive. I was reading something somewhere about last games released on consoles. Pretty sure
Fair
NHL
warning.
2K2 was the Dreamcast. Here's Omnicron,
$30.
9.4A+.
$32.
You used to collect heavily in Pokemon cards and old sports cards. You got out of the market a while ago on both.
Fair
Did
warning.
you get out of the market before everything exploded? Or were you able to take
$34.
advantage of the big boom?
$36.
Any idea on what a Walmart store display for Wii U from
Fair
2013 is roughly worth? Oh my god. I'd have to see it.
$40.
Like, store displays are really niche
$42,
and variable as to what they might be worth. You know, like that could be worth $50 to $500 depending on like size and content of it.
Fair warning.
Are you in the Discord level, Collex?
$48.
There's a link in the description of the video. You can join the Discord. You can post some pictures. I'd love to see what it is, but I can't really give you
$55,
you know,
$60,
any kind of
$65,
anywhere from 50 to 500. I would say I'd be baffled if it's worth over $500. I'd be baffled if it was worth less than $50.
Fair warning.
Display stuff is cool, but
Next
you know, even depending on size and stuff, it can be hard to sell it because then it becomes harder to ship it. It's an interesting market. Not one that I've gotten too deep into.
$280, $300.
There are definitely people in Discord who know a lot more than I do about displays, so. Here's Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Highest graded copy out of 6, 9.6A+. We're still in Dreamcast. And Nemesis is pushing up to about $400 here.
Fair warning.
Pokemon games have probably bottomed out, to be honest. Well, that's the big question, right? That's the big question. Have they? You'd think so. But you took advantage of the big boom with the sports cards. You sold majority of your collection. Pokemon literally
Next
right
lot.
before. Oh god, that hurts.
$38.
That stings. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis goes for $408. You only kept Raichu, which is your
$42.
favorite Pokemon. Good Pokemon to keep.
$46.
You just got a Mario Kart
$50.
9.8A+ on the Wii
60,
and a
$70.
9.8A++ Tigger's Honey Hunt. Where'd you pick them up, Andrew? You got 2 Flower Mario and Luigi
Fair
and a
warning.
cart display too. Just always see vids seen crazy displays behind you, so
$80.
thought you'd ask. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. Modern displays just you kind of have to like follow the market, and there are on Facebook
Fair
you can
warning.
go into like specific groups built for like displays, signs, and stuff like that.
$28.
It kind of
$48.
operates as its own market compared to like the video game market, and then there's like
$65,
signs, displays, advertisements,
$75.
promotional material. It's almost like two separate things going on. So it's hard to know what's going on in that world unless you're like in that world, if that makes sense.
$110.
Obviously, there's a lot of overlap, but there's a lot of nuance. Yeah, no worries, dude. Appreciate you popping in.
$40.
Tokyo Extreme Racer 2 is a 9.6A+, first time at Heritage, only copy on the Pop Report. Didn't we see Tokyo Racer 1 do something?
$60.
Didn't Tokyo Racer 1 do something crazy to the tune of like $500-600? I feel like I remember this.
$60.
Dreamcast, let's see.
$200, $300.
Tokyo Extreme Racer.
$320.
9.6A+, went for $432. We'll see what Tokyo Extreme Racer 2 does. Same grade.
$340.
Number 1 sold for $432. This one is already looking for over $500. Yeah, like the Tokyo Extreme Racer games. Jesus. Again, right? Just talking about expensive games on Dreamcast. This baffles me. Really surprising. We're looking for $700 right now. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. 9.6A+, same exact grade, went for $400. Yeah, only graded copy, highest graded copy, but like, Jesus, you know? Crazy. $660, Tokyo Extreme Racer 2.
$140.
The whole reason you were here was for the Dreamcast games, and I had to say it's the best block to date. Man, it was. Seriously, this is like the best Dreamcast block we've had in a while. Might be one of the best we've ever had, as far as a weekly is concerned. You picked them up on eBay? Where we negotiated for Negatron? Yes, dude. I still don't have any offers coming in on Jimmy Neutron, but my hopes are high. My hopes are high. The video's been seen by like 20,000 people by now. Surely someone will buy Jimmy Neutron for $1,000.
Next,
surely.
$32, $34.
Tom Clancy Rainbow Six there, 9.8A++ for $264.
$46.
You got the stream hooked up to a TV while you're cutting some keys here at work, and man, are the clients stuck to the screen right now. Oh, I can only imagine, Sebastian. This is This is high
$60,
octane auctions right here.
$70,
High octane
$75,
auctions.
$80, $85,
Like, don't miss it,
$90,
folks.
$95, $100, $110.
Yeah, Chokeslam, this is another one of the best selections today in this auction. Mega Man Legends, X4, X5, X6.
$120.
Beautiful VGA grades on the X's coming up here. So we'll see what those are going to do. Entering into PS1 right now.
$130.
Oh, almost. Typing of the Dead has to sell. 9.6A plus on Typing of the Dead. And we finally reached 1 hour into the auction as well. Dang.
Next lot.
Yo, Poker Retro fan. Welcome in, dude. You're damn right, it's better late than never. Do I have a CGC order incoming?
Fair
Not
warning.
yet, Hockey Guy. I need to get on it. I need to get some
$40.
stuff sent out to CGC.
$44. $48.
Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
$55, $65,
Hopefully soon.
$75, $85, $95.
What you've been doing is slowly buying more Zelda games. Since you're very late to Zelda and been enjoying playing the old ones. Yeah. Zelda games will never go out of style, I don't think.
Fair
That
warning.
seems like a very safe franchise as well.
$130.
Graded Pac-Man Fever on GameCube would break the market. The world isn't prepared for a high-grade copy of it. Man, is Pac-Man Fever the board game one on GameCube? Where, like, you can pick 5 characters and
warning.
there's, like, I don't know, a total of 10 mini-games. And you just walk around the little
Next
board.
lot.
That Pac-Man Fever?
$340.
If so, you're absolutely right. You're goddamn right the world isn't ready for that. If that's the right game.
Fair warning.
I'm pretty sure that's Pac-Man Fever.
$360.
Mega Man Legends is an 80 plus. Oh man. Farming Sim. Pac-Man Fever, like...
$380.
Pac-Man Fever is very close to not being shit. Like, it's close to being a good game.
Fair
But after
warning.
you play it once or twice, you're like, nah, this game kind of sucks. But damn, is it close.
Next lot.
$140.
Mega Man Legends starts off the Mega Man block here at $432 for the 80 plus. Here's
$160.
85 plus on Mega Man X4.
$180.
Yo, Bundoid, welcome, dude. Just in time for the Mega Mans. X4 starts us off. 85 plus.
Fair warning.
You ironically love it, but agree. Yeah, I mean, I've played a decent amount of games of
Next
Pac-Man
lot.
Fever.
$110.
It's close to being good.
$130.
$204 for Mega Man
$140.
X4. Here's X5, 85 plus. I've said it before, and I mean, I'm going to have to say it again. I'm just surprised these don't have
Fair
more
warning.
value.
$150.
I'm just surprised they aren't more valuable. Like $204 to get yourself a near mint copy?
Fair.
$160.
I say this, and I mean, I'm not bidding on it either, but like, fuck, I kind of wish I was bidding on these. I don't have money to spend on Mega Man X games right
Fair
now, but
warning.
like, you know? I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised.
Next lot.
This one goes for what? 180 bucks?
$110.
And here's Mega Man X6.
$120.
85 plus on this one as well. And there is scuffing on the front of the... What? There's scuffing on the jewel case? Is this on the case or on the...
Fair warning.
They said scuffing on the jewel
100
case, but do you think this is the
$140.
VGA case? Where's our resident VGA expert? Blah. Or Supyo, are you in the chat? Are you in the chat, Supyo?
Fair
Is this
warning.
on the case or is this on the game? Because Jesus
$150.
Christ. That's a lot of, that's a lot of damage. A lot of scuffing. This one
Fair
has
warning.
it too here. Is this on the case? This one doesn't even say, but this
Next
has to be
lot.
the same kind of scuffing here, right? Look at that.
$120.
Weird. I have to imagine that's on the VGA case and not the game itself. Like surely a game wouldn't get in. Yeah, it's on the back too. It looks like. Surely a game wouldn't get 85 plus with that kind of damage. So
$240.
here's Metal Slug X. The X6 sells for 169. Timothy, man, I think you made yourself a steal.
Fair
I think you
warning.
stole those 3 games, dude. 550 bucks for the trilogy, 85 plus. Beautiful games, man. Cross grade them if you want, and you know, cross grade them
warning.
into 9.6, 9.8s. You're gonna be laughing, dude.
$260.
And I mean, given that the cases are all scuffed, you kind of need to cross grade them anyway. So. Here's Metal Slug X. It's faring better than the Mega Man
warning.
games. This one's pushing up to its $300 here. Yeah, Chokeslam. I'm kind of surprised
Next
myself,
lot.
man.
$2.
I'm kind of surprised myself. Were those your games, Chokeslam? You've mentioned them twice. I'm starting to
Fair
get an
warning.
inclination that you might have a vested interest in the results on them.
$4.
I'm starting to get tipped off here that perhaps those Mega Mans mean something to you.
Fair warning.
$6.
Someone shipped those VGA cases with nothing
$8.
stacked between them. Could probably polish it out.
$12.
Yep, get out the Plastex.
$14.
Get out the Plastex. Shine that thing up. Pac-Man Fever has a long history for you, joking around and speedrunning. It's speedrunning Pac-Man Fever.
Next lot.
What's the speedrun category farming sim? Like what's the speed? Yeah, what are you? How do you categorize Pac-Man Fever
Fair
speedruns?
warning.
Is it any percent? And you just like, when does credits even roll in
Next
that game?
lot.
$22.
God, I love speedrunning.
$26.
Metal Slug X goes for
$32,
$288 there.
$34.
They just stood out to you, 85 plus all in a row. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Chokeslam. You could take those 85 pluses,
$38.
cross grade them with CGC or WADA, and you'd be sitting on 9 6s, 9 8s.
$40.
Like, very decent chance. So, very decent chance you could just cross those over and have, like, you know, super high grade copies.
Fair warning.
Perceptually, really high grade copies.
$46. $48.
Spyro Ripto's Rage,
$50.
9.4A here.
$55.
Yeah, I know. I saw, talking about what's coming up later there. You're talking about the Modern Warfare sitting at 26
Fair
bucks.
warning.
Yeah. 9.6B plus. It is a real copy of the
$65.
game. So, World of War is also there.
$70.
9.6A plus, sitting at 250. Dead Rising 2 is a high grade. Fallout 3 is do not sell before here. 9.6A plus.
Fair warning.
Dead Rising is a 9.6A. Some cool 360 games coming up later.
Next lot.
Cool 360 games coming up later.
$28.
First, we got to keep chugging our way through PS1 here. Street Fighter Alpha 3, 9.4A, CG seal. Oh, shit. This has an error on it.
$36.
It's saying
$40.
that it has Breath of Fire 4 seal error. Does that mean that at the top of the game it says Breath of Fire 4 instead of Street Fighter Alpha 3?
95, $110.
I wish I could see it.
$150.
Does anyone know what this is about?
$70.
That's really cool if so. I don't know what else that would mean.
Fair
But
warning.
It's pushing its way up to 200 bucks here. They don't have anything about it in the write-up here. You gotta buy all the games you want before launching the site and people know what they're worth. Seriously, dude. Seriously. You're gonna screw up the market for all of us, Timothy.
Fair warning.
Soon Tidal won't be able to sell everything on
200,
eBay for way too much.
300,
What are we gonna do?
$340.
What's Tidal gonna do? This is getting some love now. We're pushing our way up to
$380.
400 and some.
$400.
Your boss just asked if it's a rare movie auction. Did your boss see the video by
Fair warning.
Red Letter Media about VHS or what?
$440.
Maybe he's a fan of that channel. The top security seal says Breath of Fire 4.
$460.
Evan, there we go with the information, dude. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, Evan in the house, no doubt.
Fair warning.
Really neat, really neat.
$480.
Not an error that I ever heard about on PS1. Oh, Christian, I've been watching a ton of Street Fighter 6 on Twitch. Looks fantastic, man. Looks fantastic. I also want to play it. I don't know where I'm going to play it, but I want to play Street Fighter 6. Looks great.
$550.
Thanks for your videos. It helped you as a newbie collector. What are some good cheap-ass games for Atari 2600 and NES to start off with? Should I just go CIB or sealed
Fair
only?
warning.
If you're looking at Atari, some dude, you might as well buy
$600.
sealed stuff. Almost all Atari stuff is cheap, to be completely honest with you. NES is going to be a
Fair warning.
lot harder to get sealed stuff. You're going to have to raise your
Next
budget
lot.
to like $100 to $300 per
$42.
game. It just depends what you're into. It's hard for me to just say like cheap ass games. A lot of the really cheap games on those consoles are games that, like, frankly, no one really wants them. So I don't want to recommend you just go out and purchase a bunch of crap. You know what I
Fair
mean?
warning.
There's definitely games in the 50 to 150 range, like factory
Next
sealed,
lot.
already graded even.
$28.
So keep your eyes open on like these auctions, have a lot of them, as well as on eBay. You're going to see a lot, but
$32, $36, $40.
just kind of one of those things where you got to keep looking and watching auctions and start getting a feel for what some stuff's worth. Make a list of games that you're actually interested in, right? And then watch some auctions and see if you can find some sale prices on them.
$80,
The Street Fighter Alpha 3
$90,
did close at
$95.
$660, which I assume is highly pushed by the value of that error. I don't think this game is that expensive, is it? I don't think it is. Tecmo Super Bowl 9.2B goes for $94 into a greatest hits copy of Tekken 3 9.8A, and I have to remind you guys that tonight's auction is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. Huge thanks to you guys being here tonight, and a huge thanks to Heritage sponsoring. If you guys are interested in consigning to any of the upcoming showcase and signature auctions, the crazy thing is, I mean, we're already consigning now to the November signature auction. And I know that seems crazy, right? We're talking about June right now, but they do fill up these catalogs sooner rather than later. So if you're looking to get into the next signature or any of the upcoming showcase auctions, the nearest consignment deadlines right now are for the Pioneer's home console, as well as the 8 to 64-bit, as well as a 6th generation and beyond. All of those are coming up for you to consign for.
$42.
If you're interested, use the referral link in the description to reach out. Get some appraisals. If you have raw stuff, you can get it appraised. If you have graded stuff, you can get it appraised. Your raw stuff, Heritage can help you get it graded. Reach out using the link in the description. I'll just paste it in the chat so you guys have it with you as well. Any other questions? videogames@ha.com. And you guys saw in the chat there, Evan is hanging out. He is one of the consignment directors, I believe, is his official title, I think.
$70.
So, any other questions, ping Evan in the chat. I'm sure he's just here hanging out, but hey, might as well get some work going. Thanks to Heritage sponsoring. Thanks to you guys being here.
$75.
And all we missed there was a greatest hits copy of Tomb Raider. 8.0A went for $69.
Next lot.
$28.
Tomb Raider 3, 9.0A++ or $99. Heritage sponsors because I make 69 jokes. That's what won them over, if you guys didn't know. I had to submit my resume, and that was the turning point for why they figured they should be a part of this.
You've been outbid.
$40.
This is Trag again. It's 9.8A+.
You've been outbid.
It's the highest graded copy.
$44.
I think I've pushed the other copies of this game as well a little bit higher, but now that we're at a 9.8A+, it's like, yeah, I'm going to make someone else pay for this. At least to the tune of $100, right? Like, come on. I grew up playing this game, so like it's kind of neat.
Fair
$80.
Now we're looking for 109 on it. 9.8A+, highest graded out of 6.
Fair warning.
$85.
You're new into WADA. Do the older cases have less value now? No, Art. No. I don't think we'll see any difference at all between old cases and new cases for like multiple years yet. That's going to be something that takes a long time to change.
$100.
Treg ends up selling for $109. That's crazy. 9.8A+ copy of that game. Jeez. Just a game no one cares about. Like, how the hell did I even grow up playing this? Like, I don't think I bought it. Why did Mom buy us this? Seems so weird. Maybe I did buy it myself? I don't know. Here's Xenogears, 9.8A+. Every single copy of this game that has sold for the past, like, 5 months has sold for right around $2,000.
Fair warning.
This copy is going to push its way up there again. Need to
Fair warning.
Timestamp here.
Next lot.
$120. $140.
PS2 starts now. We have Baldur's Gate, 9.8A+.
100.
I would be remiss if I didn't push the bid on this a little bit. We'll
You've been
right
outbid.
There. So now someone else live has to outbid me. So now there's a live person, because that was the internet bid right there. 9.8A+. Oh man, I do love this game.
Fair warning.
$260.
That's it for me, though, I think. Oh, fuck, I don't know. $300? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Fair warning. Next
Oh
lot.
my god. Oh my god, we freaking got it. 288. We fricking got the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Let's go! That's fucking
Fair
cool.
warning.
Really fucking cool.
$46,
Um,
$50, $60.
Here's Crash. Wrath of Cortex. I don't want to get too excited here because there are a lot of good games in this block here. 9.68 plush on Crash Wrath of Cortex. This is a real copy of the game as well. Now that I'm already deep with one game, I can I can combine
been
shipping
outbid.
on another game. So I'll bid on this one a couple times too here.
$110.
You've been outbid.
What are we at? 139? Okay, I'll bid again.
$130.
You've been outbid.
I'll cut bid.
Fair warning.
3, 2, 1.
Next
Let's go!
$22.
Man, I think PS2 games are just a great fucking value, to be honest with you. Like, I just think
Fair
they're
warning.
great value.
$30. $32.
You know, when we're talking like this is a
$38.
mainline Crash
You've been
Bandicoot
outbid.
video game. 9.68 plus. Like, $154? I don't know.
$40.
How much cheaper could it
$44,
ever possibly be?
$48,
Like, you know, when I think
$50,
about buying some of this stuff, it's like, okay, what's my downside risk?
$70.
Like, what's my downside on
$75.
buying Crash Bandicoot for $150? I just don't see it. I just don't
Fair
see it.
warning.
Here's Ghost in the Shell, 9.68
$80.
plus.
You've been outbid.
Yeah, cut bid makes you bid
$95.
cut bid means you bid half of the minimum.
$100.
So if the minimum bid is $10 to advance the bid, you can bid $5
You've been
instead.
outbid.
So I'll cut bid right here, and I'll bid 105 instead of
$120.
110. But you
You've
only get
been
to cut
outbid.
bid once. Now you can see it's no longer available. Now if I want to bid, I have to bid the minimum to advance it.
$130.
So someone just cut bid right there as well. It got advanced, so I have to bid another $10 if I want to advance again.
$140.
We'll see. Ghost in the Shell here. I would probably just purchase this for reselling, to be completely honest. I think I've already sold a
Fair
copy
warning.
for more. Highest graded copy out of just 2. Jesus.
$60.
It's already it's getting up to $200 now. I gotta walk away.
Fair warning.
Yo, by ATARI, welcome in, dude. Not really. I mean, the biggest thing you missed by Atari was this Bomberman game on Dreamcast. 9.8 plus Bomberman Online sold for $1,320. That was what you missed out on. Oh, Baldur's Gate is like amazing game. Amazing game. Love it.
Fair warning.
Baldur's Gate 2, yes, HC. Amazing game. Both of these games were like the
$220.
pinnacle of couch co-op. Fantastic games.
$240.
And I really wanted to win this today because I was pissed off that I didn't win this copy back in January. 9.68
Fair
plus
warning.
for 216. And I mean, 5 months later, right? I feel like
Next
this is a
lot.
pretty good redemption.
$55.
5 months later, we got the 9.8. Cost another $70, but hey, I'll gladly pay that. Ghost in the Shell ended at $264. Yeah, that definitely got some love.
$65.
Grand Theft Auto 3 is Trilogy. San Andreas is real copy. Geez, 9.48. Real copy of San Andreas coming up after this one.
Fair warning.
$75.
I should sell those Clink games from 1 year ago, Timothy. A lot of those now
Fair
just sit and rot on eBay.
$85.
Those Clink games from 1 year ago, I've just accepted defeat on them. They just sit on eBay.
$130.
I've accepted it. I've accepted my fate. What do you mean
Fair
by the
warning.
auction's always going like this? It's every Tuesday and or Thursday.
Next lot.
So every Tuesday there's a weekly auction like this,
$110.
and then sometimes on Thursdays there are like premium auctions.
$130.
These weeklies though take place every Tuesday. NES and Super Nintendo
$140.
already took place. OMG. The auction starts with Atari games and then goes NES, Game Boy. Like it starts
Fair
off with
warning.
all of the Nintendo stuff in chronological order. Then we do Sega stuff in
Next
chronological order. And then we do
$110.
PlayStation chronological, Xbox chronological. So that's the pace of the
Fair
auction
warning.
there. And I always have timestamps too. If you go back and
Next
watch
lot.
the VOD of it, there'll be timestamps
$80.
in there. You can, yeah, you're late to the auction. You are. We're already 50% done, over 50%, like
Fair
66% done the auction.
$90.
Every single Tuesday, Sebastian. Every single Tuesday. Sometimes on Thursdays. Sometimes. This Thursday, I will be streaming PC Showcase Auction. Some really expensive, really rare PC games, like big box computer games, are going to be selling. So I will be live this Thursday. Most Thursdays, I'm not, but just depends if there's a premium auction taking place.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$65.
Guitar Hero there was the, not the version people want. It's called with part
Fair
number.
warning.
It's the later print or the pack-in version. I'm not sure which one it means, but it's a version people
$80.
don't want. 9.88 plus goes for $149. The actual early print version, I think, still sold for over $1,000 last week, didn't it? Timothy, weren't you
warning.
bidding on it? I think you were bidding on the Guitar
$90.
Hero last week or 2 weeks ago. Probably 2 weeks ago. I think it's still sold really strong. Here's Katamari Damacy. This is
Fair warning.
also a later production copy of this game. 9.8 A++
$95.
on it for the Katamari fans out there. I've always loved the cover on this one. I just think it's silly. It's silly and beautiful at the same time. Love the YouTube vids on the graded games. I've never been here for this. Love this. It's very cool. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Every single Tuesday, if you have questions about the hobby,
Fair
you know,
warning.
anything, I'll be here. I'm here. I'm live.
$110.
Yeah, welcome in, New Blood.
$120.
Exactly. Welcome in, New Blood. You can see my heart beating out of my chest every
Fair
second
warning.
I wait for it to end. Yeah, seriously, man. Seriously, dude.
Next lot.
That is how it feels.
$75.
Katamari Damacy ends at
$85.
139. Kingdom Hearts, 9.4 B+.
130.
Small seal hole on the top edge front corner. So it's a B+ seal rating. It should be a bigger than a small hole.
$140.
We have a hole right here. Maybe a little nick up here as well. Oh man, I guess it's just scuffing, hey? You can see on the
Fair
edge here,
warning.
this is super prominent. This is where most games get scuffed, is on these edges.
$60.
Because yeah, if you have a B+ seal rating, like you can see it over here too, just how scuffy this is.
Fair warning.
Usually if you have a B+, there's going to be a lot of scuffs or a big
$170.
rip or something.
$180.
Something wrong with it, right? A small hole? Nah. You can get an A seal rating with a small hole. You
Fair
gotta have
warning.
you gotta have something real wrong to get a B+.
$190. $200.
You want to see me bid plus 10K? Yeah, no. I don't got that kind of budget, OMG. The games I bid on today
Fair
sold
warning.
for 288 and 154 respectively.
$220.
I'm not dropping any $10,000 bids. That ain't me. I ain't that guy. I'm out here trying to buy up the cheap stuff.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$12.
Yeah, even that copy of Kingdom Hearts there pushed its way up to 264. You wanted to buy this. How far did you push it?
Fair warning.
Your address is different than your cards?
Next lot.
264 on the
$65 to
Kingdom
$70.
Hearts. Madden NFL 2001, 9.6 B plus, $40. Mega Man Anniversary Collection, 9.8 A plus plus on this one.
Fair warning.
Great game. We just grew up playing this.
$75.
This was like how I played the Mega Man games, and it was fantastic. Just a great game overall.
Fair warning.
$80.
Very much appreciated. See you all this Thursday?
$85.
Absolutely, Sebastian. Appreciate you being here, dude.
$90.
Kingdom Hearts is the dopest? Yep. I need one as well. I still need a Kingdom Hearts up, yo. I always find myself buying other shit than Kingdom Hearts.
$120.
I need to like save up an actual budget for a nice Kingdom Hearts, but I need Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy X still. But I really fucking want those games. So. Oh
Fair
no,
warning.
I'd never hit the bid button accidentally. I would never.
Next
It's a lot more
$22.
nervous when I have this sitting here not disabled during like a signature auction. And it's like next bid 100,000. I'm just like
$26.
fucking around. So nah, this is chill. This is casual.
$30. $34.
We'll toss some bids here at
38,
Subsistence as
42,
well. It's a
$44.
9.4A+. Not a bad copy of Subsistence. You have a Final Fantasy X, the only WATA game you have?
You've been
you
outbid.
bastard.
$48.
It's a great one to have as your only game, I'll give you that. It's a great one to have. Most expensive game in the auction so far.
Fair warning.
Was it just Mario Bros. 3?
$55.
What was the most expensive game
You've been outbid.
in today's auction? Final Fantasy or Mario Bros. 3 went for like $1,400. Is there anything
Fair
bigger than
warning.
that?
$60.
There hasn't been really big games this auction. Might be $1,400 on a 8.5A plus Mario 3. The Subsistence here still pushing its
$70.
way. It's at 99 we're looking for. Still pretty cheap for a like
$75.
9.4A plus. It's nice, right? It's decent.
Fair warning.
Thanks for showing you Goof Off for taking off the stickers. Works like a champ.
$80.
Yes. Yes, it does. That stuff will just tear through stickers, tear through residue, gets rid of everything. Makes
Fair
those
warning.
games, like, I was going to say minty fresh, but
$85.
Goof Off smells like absolute ass. So it's not minty fresh, but, you know, it's a very clean game once you're done with it.
$90.
Just got to be careful with that stuff. That stuff is corrosive. That stuff will eat through anything that isn't like plastic. So be careful.
Fair warning.
I these days I recommend Goo Gone just because it's
$95.
like a softer chemical in general. Goof Off you can really fuck some things up with
$100.
Goof Off. You can really do some damage.
$110.
I remember I used to eat up cartridges. Like when I was first testing that stuff, I would use Goof Off on NES games and stuff to remove like permanent marker, and it eats the whole cartridge. Like you will eat through the plastic of the cartridge. You'll start
Fair warning.
sanding it down with Goof Off.
$130.
So be careful with that
$140.
stuff. It's not a one thing fix all type of solution. Hockey Guy, the Facebook stock is
warning.
back up. Did you see that? I'm only down like 30 or 40% on Facebook stock now.
$160.
I think I bought in at Facebook at 330, 360. God, I bought it an awful time. But I'm only down like 30 or 40% now.
Next lot.
$22.
Riding our way to the top, man. Riding our way to the top.
$26.
The cut bid lets you bid half of the minimum requirement, Ryan. So if the minimum bid is $10, you can bid
Fair
half of it.
warning.
So you can bid $5. And you can only do it once per item.
Next lot.
$12.
Yeah. HC has the description as well.
$20. $24.
Subsistence did actually close at
$28.
$180, so I was nowhere even in the running there at $75. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater was a pretty low graded
Fair
copy, all things
$32.
considered. 75 plus, I mean, Jesus.
$36.
But it went for $50. It went for $50. That's funny. Here's Okami.
$40.
VGA 80 plus. Very tiny tear in the seal. That's cool that it even tells you what's wrong with it. If this is an 80 plus because there
Fair
is a very
$44.
tiny tear in it, you might be able to cross that over to like a
$55.
9.6A.
$65. $75.
Might be able to do a really good crosseroo on this Okami. When the stock drops, I have to double down, yeah. Yeah, where's my dollar cost average?
$110.
Where's my dollar cost average by ATARI? I did not double down on Facebook. After I bought it and it dropped 50%, I felt more like a fucking idiot than than someone who should double down on that. So I did not.
Fair warning.
$150.
I did not.
$60.
I think I bought right when they announced the change to meta. Christ almighty, I tell you.
Fair warning.
Dread Knight,
Next
welcome,
lot.
dude. Steve Craig Retro Games, welcome in, man. Good to see you here. I hope your
$4.
Tuesday is treating you
$6.
well.
$8.
Okami,
$10.
$180 there for the 80 plus, and Okami actually sold strong. Jesus, $180 for the 80 plus. Damn. Onimusha, Dawn of Dreams, 9.2A. Only 2 copies on the Water Pop report.
$22. $24.
Yeah, I basically don't look at my stock
$26,
portfolio at all anymore.
$28.
It's just it's bad. It looks bad, man. It looks bad.
$30. $32. $34. $36.
I think it's totaled down
$38,
60%.
$40.
which is just awful.
$42, $44,
Feels bad, man.
$48,
So, I don't look at that anymore.
$55,
We don't need that type of
$60,
negativity in our life.
$65, $70,
Pretend that doesn't exist.
$85,
Good vibes only.
$90, $95, $100.
Onimusha here, slowly but surely,
$110.
is pushing its way now over $100. Yeah, not looking at the stock and video game portfolio, exactly. We just act like those don't exist. We don't talk about those. On to bigger and brighter things.
Fair
Buy the
warning.
dip. Onimusha! Dawn of Dreams. Is this like
Next
what, the
lot.
second or third one in the series? I don't even know. It's published in 06. It's probably the third one or fourth one. If it's published in 06. Those are $139. Resident Evil 4, 9.8 A++. Wow.
$55.
Ugh.
$60.
False alarm. It's from a factory sealed 12 pack. So that might mean that we do
$65.
see more of these coming up. We might see Resident Evil 4 greatest hits for, you know, the next 3 or 4
Fair
weeks
warning.
or more if it's coming from a 12 pack.
$70.
It's interesting to see though how far will people push a greatest hits copy of this game just for that perfect grade,
$80.
right? Greatest hits, but it's a 10. So
Fair warning.
you won the low VGA Metal Gear. Let's go, Ken.
$85.
I mean, dude, for $50, it's hard to complain. It's hard to complain at 50
Fair
bucks.
warning.
If it sold for
$90.
100 or something, I'd be like, that's too much. But $50, whatever. It's just fun to own.
Fair warning.
Tetsu,
Next lot.
welcome. I assume that's Tetsu.
$65.
From the Discord, I assume that's you. I don't know.
$75.
And your name's all funky now. Resident Evil 4 did not get pushed. Did not get pushed. 9.8 A++, $114. Oh my god, someone submitted this archival. I completely missed that hockey guy. Wow, someone paid for archival service on this game.
Fair warning.
Woo! That's like an extra. What does it cost to do archival like
Next
beforehand? 25 bucks, 20 bucks.
$38.
It wasn't as expensive as it was now as an upgrade.
40, 50, 60, 70, 80,
Someone
85,
paid up.
$90.
That is a beautiful VGA case. That
$95.
acrylic is worth more than the game. You paid $50 for the acrylic case there. Jeez.
$120,
Buddy.
$130.
Shin Megami Tensei is the reprint version there, $210 is the 9.8 A++. Here's Silent Hill Origins, 9.6 A on this one.
$140.
We'll see where Silent Hill Origins gets pushed to. What's this game selling for these days?
Fair warning.
$150.
Silent Hill Origins. We last saw
$160.
9.4A for 169. That was literally last week. Jesus. 9.6A plus 216. I guess just not much, actually.
$70.
For some reason in my head, this game was a lot more expensive. The recent sales, no, nothing that impressive.
Fair warning.
For some reason in my
Next
head, this
lot.
was... I must be thinking of Shattered
$2.
Memories. $192 is the 9.6A there. Here's Street Fighter
$6,
Anniversary Collection. This is also
$10,
the reprint version of this game.
$18, $22,
Right?
$24.
Right. No. They don't have the address. Where's the address? The case doesn't have the address on it. I don't know if it's the early print or not.
Fair warning.
$28. $30.
Ugh.
$34.
There's the two Street Fighter
$36,
games on
$38,
PS2 now.
$40.
But now my head can't wrap around which one's which. One of them has a security strip on the early version, but I don't know if it's this one or not. Raleigh. I am checking gamerstonks.com. It's being developed by a guy over in the Discord. It's going to be ready for public launch soon. But basically, you're a comic book guy. It's the same as, what the fuck is the comic
Fair
one
warning.
called?
$75.
I can't think of the name of it. But you get all the graded game results from the different auction houses compiled into one place. I can't think of the comic book equivalent.
warning.
GPA, there it is. Yes. Basically the same thing.
Next lot.
$7.
Does GPA include eBay results? comic book collector. Street Fighter Anniversary goes for $99.
Fair
And what I was
warning.
checking was if this is the one that has... Okay, so yes, the
$9.
early print of this game does have the security strip. So this was the reprint
$12.
today. Yeah, coming soon. Trademarked.
$16.
Coming soon. Coming soon. Timothy there in the chat is the guy who's building it.
Fair warning.
He's owner, CEO, operator, all that good stuff.
$20.
If you're listing title, you include the CGC serial number?
Fair warning.
What do you mean?
Next lot.
Like GPA gives you the
$7.
individual comic book serial number on every single one? Is that what you're saying?
Fair warning.
I've never used GPA myself. I just know that that is the comic book,
Next lot.
you know.
$2.
Wow, interesting. That's a fancy website. Timothy, we need to see individual serial numbers.
Fair warning.
$4.
Go rewrite your code. Here's X-Men Legends. It is a UPC punch copy,
$6,
but it is a
$8,
9.4 A+.
$10,
Nice copy of a cool game.
$14,
The X-Men Legends and Legends 2 games were really fun.
$18.
This is in that, I'm pretty sure this is in the same vein as Ultimate Alliance, isn't it? You and your
Fair
buddies all
warning.
run around beating up ads. I'm pretty sure that's how X-Men
$20.
Legends plays. Yeah, player select from 15 different X-Men. Yeah. It's one of those run around beat 'em up type games. Fun genre of game. Fun genre,
warning.
but kind of dead. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3
Next
was like
lot.
the
$2.
probably the latest one that came out, as far as I know. No one cares about the UPC punch? Do you mean no one cares as in they'll
Fair
bid anyway, or
$4.
no one cares and no one's going to bid? Which way do you mean it, HC?
$8,
Here's
$10,
X-Men
$14,
Origins
$16,
Wolverine
$18.
9.6A. You need a sealed
Fair
NES
warning.
Contra. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, you are, here you are,
Next
yeah.
$140.
You're gonna have to,
$160.
you're gonna struggle on that one. Sealed NES Contra still has a lot of value on that. No one cares to bid. Yes, okay. I agree with
Fair
you.
warning.
No one wants it. Yeah, I agree with you guys. They don't get much love at all.
$170.
They don't get much love at all.
Fair warning.
Here's Arc of Naphatism. It's in the East
Next
series.
lot.
East on PS2.
$2.
$192 for the 9.6A Plus, entering into PS3.
$4.
How much PS3 do we have today?
$6,
None.
$8, $10, $14.
A little bit of
$6,
PS3, a little bit of
$18.
PS4, and then we head to original Xbox. Yeah, I know, it feels like, it feels like the UPC punch could get some more love in the future. But it also might just be copium in the future of people who can't afford or can't locate non-UPC punch games.
$60, $70.
And then they're like, you know, it's just hard copium of like, oh, I actually really like the UPC punch.
$75,
It makes me fun and unique. But in reality, it's just like, you don't have a, you know, you just don't have a non-UPC punch.
100,
So it's going to be interesting how those play out in the future.
130, 140.
Yo, Young Punch Man, welcome in, dude. Welcome in, dude. Long time no see. In the live chat, anyway. Obviously, I still see you on TikTok all the time. Good to see you're still grinding that out, dude.
Fair warning. Next lot.
The Assassin's Creed 2
$42.
was a Best Buy exclusive version there. You have the little Best Buy thing at the bottom. 9.6A went for $169. Grand Theft Auto 5 here is a 9.6A plus, but there's no way for us to know if this is an early print or not. So I don't know if the CGC case
Fair
would
warning.
even give you the variant information if it was or not.
$48.
We only saw that one WADA copy where it said it included a blimp pre-order or something. So my best guess, Game Gallery,
Fair
is that
warning.
it's not a first print, right? You have to treat it like it's not a first
$50.
print if nothing says it has the blimp.
$55.
It's like a little DLC card inside, as far as I know. No, Dr. Guillotine.
$60.
Yes, for anyone who doesn't know yet, PC auction is on Thursday. PC auction, showcase auction, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern,
$65.
7 p.m. Central. I'm going to be live for the whole thing. Yeah, I guess you shake it, or you can look in from the bottom. You know how some of
Fair
the cases are translucent? Like, you can look into a PS3 case, so...
$70, $75.
The Last of Us is the reprint version. Oh, no, shit, it's first print. This is a first print.
Fair warning.
The way I always tell art with
$80,
these,
$85.
I just look at the ESRB logo, and if the ESRB is, like, black above the M, then it's a first print. The reprints have the
Fair
updated ESRB logo. So, Foster City address, yeah,
Next
it's a
lot.
first print, man. This is the one you want.
$200.
I don't know how much it's going to sell for, but this is the copy. 9.4A, looking for 240 right now. And yeah, the bidding
warning.
immediately jumped up to over 200 bucks. I don't know if there's much more juice in this. We'll see. We'll see. 9.4A, The Last of Us.
Fair warning.
Where and when will I be selling those new WADA submissions? I think
Next
the
lot.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 is
$3.
spoken for. I'm going to be hooking up another DBZ collector with that.
$5.
And the other two, I'm not
$7.
sure. I mean, the Perfect
$9,
Dark.
$12,
Throw it in the garbage can.
$16,
The Zelda,
$20,
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
$24,
I don't know where or
$30,
when.
$34.
Message you with the latest video you posted on YouTube. See if you think I'm nuts with my pickups. Will do. Will do. The Last of Us
Fair
closes
warning.
at 252. 9.48.
$38.
Here's Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. 9.8A plus CGC. Seems cheap, no? I'll toss a bid here.
$46.
9.8A plus on this.
You've been outbid.
One more.
$50.
You've been outbid.
Like when I'm already combining shipping, it makes me feel better about bidding. You know what I
Fair
mean?
warning.
One more.
$60.
All
You've
right,
been
whatever.
outbid.
Whatever, fuck. You can have it.
Fair warning.
Yeah, Jose, you'll be invoiced in just a little bit
Next
there,
lot.
and yeah.
$850.
They'll invoice you, then you pay for it.
$900. $950.
I don't own any CGC games yet. I don't have anything
$1,000.
against their case. Like looking at it aesthetically now and everything, like
$1,200.
nothing wrong with the case. I just need to hold it in my hands for a final judgment call.
$1,300.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 went for 84 bucks. But I'm not like purposely avoiding CGC games. Like if a game comes up and it's in the case, like if a game comes up and I
Fair
want
warning.
it and it's in a CGC case, I'm not going to avoid it.
$1,000.
Here's Fortnite, 9.6A plus. This is not the llama version either. We're pushing up to looking for 1,800 bucks. Looking for 1,800
warning.
bucks.
Next lot.
$2.
Yeah, when's
$4,
Marvel? Exactly,
$6,
collector's garbage.
$10,
When's Marvel?
14,
I'm glad you know that.
$22, $24.
Fortnite goes for
$26.
1,740. Here's Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. PS4 version is a 9.4A plus with a loose
Fair
disc
warning.
inside.
$28, $30, $32.
Yeah, Fortnite is a gem. Like, Fortnite is a PS4 gem. So, this is not new. This is
$34.
like welcome to the price of Fortnite. Will that ever change? I don't know. But it's been doing this now for I think I just changed. Jeez.
Fair warning.
Went to my hockey playoff pool.
$38.
Fortnite's been doing this for a while now. 9.6A plus. 9.6A plus. Last sold May 19th for 3,240. So this price is even down 50% in a year. Still selling though. Like, you know what I mean? It's still freaking.
Fair warning.
Still good sales. There might be more. Gamer Stonks doesn't have PS4 yet, so.
Next lot.
$2.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom there, 9.8. Oh, Jesus, no, sorry. The 9.4A plus with a loose disc went for $67. 9.0B here on this copy. Also with a loose disc. Jesus Christ. What's going on with loose discs on this? Are PS4 games really that prone?
Fair warning.
Jose, not really any bangers. The
$7.
Fortnite is the most expensive game in this auction now. $1,740 bucks.
$8.
So
$9.
that is the most
$10.
expensive game of this auction right now.
$12.
We'll see if anything else passes, but You got your first CGC game last week. You're really surprised at how light the case is. Very different from Wada.
Fair warning.
That's what I've heard, Super Junk, is that the case is a lot lighter. I mean, some people have said, you know, it
Next
doesn't feel
lot.
premium because it feels so light, but
$60.
again, that's one of those things where I want to wait until I have it in my hands before I give a final judgment on that. But it is something I've heard, is that the case is quite light. Entering into Xbox, folks.
$90.
Original Xbox. We start off with Baldur's Gate again. 9.6A plus. What better game to start off than Baldur's Gate? Yes. That is a second print of Fortnite right here. I'm pretty sure I did my price comp against the second print as well, didn't I? Yes, I did. I made sure to avoid the sticker copy.
Fair warning.
Yeah, without the llama sticker, you got a later print copy.
Next lot.
$2. $4. $6.
PS4 games are the worst you've seen for loose discs?
$14. $16. $18.
Yeah, I've always thought it's easy enough to reset the discs, but I don't know.
$22.
Some people have struggles with it. Dark Alliance, sorry, $169 for the 9.6A plus on Xbox into Doom 3, 9.2B plus. Thoughts on the $432 sale for the Dr. Mario? It didn't sound expensive, honestly. We'll take a peek here. It didn't sound expensive when it sold,
Fair warning.
but I didn't think too much of it. 9.4A last sold for $600 in May. So I think you just picked up a 9.4A plus if you purchased it. I think it was a 9.4A plus tonight. But it's also sold for $348 as well back in February. So like Dr. Mario's just kind of bouncing around this $350 to $450 range. $600 was a bit of a jump, but
Fair warning.
you know, $576 if we go all the way back to July 2022. That's
Next
a 9.4A.
$2.
It's bouncing around in that $350 to $450 range, so. Here's Fallout, Brotherhood of Steel, 9.4A on this.
$8, $10, $14,
We'll juice this one up a little bit. This is a cool Xbox game.
20,
And of course, like, it's Fallout.
$36, $38,
Fallout, Brotherhood of Steel.
You've been outbid.
9.4A.
$40, $42,
You've been outbid.
$44,
Did one more time or two more times here.
$48,
Yeah, we'll stop there. 77 bucks.
$50,
Yeah,
You've been outbid.
I'll let it go.
$55,
Cool game, but
$60,
9.4A. I mean,
$65,
just not a great. It's not a great grade.
$75, $80,
But now it's getting some love. We're pushing up over $100 on it.
$85, $90.
That Baldur's Gate was so cheap. No love for OG Xbox. Yeah, dude. I don't know if you saw Chokeslam, but I bought the 9.8 on PS2. So if I hadn't already bought the 9.8, I would have bought this copy. But like, I just don't need two high grade copies. To be completely honest.
$110.
Oh, you didn't? Your max was 300. You wanted a deal? Yeah, you were definitely deal shopping, dude. You were definitely deal shopping at $300. Even at 350 to 400 would have been a deal, but like, yeah, 300, you were out there looking for a snag. It sold for basically FMV tonight. Fortnite is over 1K. Man, you got it for free. You sound like my comment section. Every time I post something for like N64 or something, people will just be like, you can get it for free on the Switch.
Next lot.
Like, oh, okay.
$70.
Okay, sorry. You're right. You're right. My Ocarina of Time isn't cool because you can get it for free on the Switch.
$90.
I know you're just kidding, but it's funny how many people say that unironically. 9.2 B plus on Doom 3 went for $67. Here's Forza Motorsport. With the Xbox Live trial, it should be a first print copy of the game. 9.6A plus. Forza, man, what a racing series. Forza 1 and Forza 2. I grinded hours on both of those games.
$85.
Grinded hours into them. $228 for that. Here's Halo, 9.2 complete in-box, not for resale copy. So this is the really good, really expensive copy, but it's a CIB.
$150.
So we'll see. We'll see what this one does. 9.4 box, 8.5 manual with a 9.6 disc. And I am pretty sure the disc for this is unique.
$180.
Like, I don't think you can just pair any disc with this NFR.
$190.
I think the disc is unique. Yes, the Warthog is on the left. So you can't just like you can't just cheese one of these, right? There is some certain shit. The manual might be unique as well. I'm not sure.
$240.
It's not as easy as just finding the case and sticking whatever the hell you want inside of it. You actually have to have the right shit for this.
$280.
I don't know if the disc has NFR on it. I don't know if it's just the Warthog. Like, oh my god, it's hard to. I'm saying the Warthog. It's
$360.
Maybe it'll just come up.
Fair warning.
Okay, here. This is a good example. So here, the Warthog is on the right on this disc.
$400.
Maybe they have the other picture too. It's probably going to be on part of the Reddit blackout, isn't it?
Fair warning.
Ah! Of course it fucking is. God damn it.
$20.
I knew it. So the other disc has the Warthog coming from the other side. I don't know if there's actually NFR written on it or anything though. But we're pushing up to $500 here.
Next lot.
Yeah, getting hit by the frickin' blackout. I knew it. I knew it. Ugh. I've been hit by so many of those. Just randomly, right? Like, I don't often search Reddit, but I ask questions a lot on Google.
$2.
Just for random shit like that, right? And it's like, oh my god.
$4. $6.
Xbox prices are really cheap from what you see, but you never owned an Xbox system? Yeah, they are. Xbox prices are cheap. Like, out of all of the 6th-gen consoles you can collect for, original Xbox is very cheap compared to PS2 and GameCube. But, like you said, a lot of people don't have the connection to original Xbox, so it's also why a lot of the stuff goes cheap. Here's Mercenaries, Playground of Destruction, 9.4A+.
Next lot.
Pretty cool game on original Xbox. No one cares. $45. Goblet of Fire went for $1 minimum. It was a 7.0 B+.
$30, $34,
Ninja Gaiden Black. Good Xbox game. 9.4A+.
$85.
I can toss a bit at Ninja Gaiden Black here.
100, 100,
You've been outbid.
100,
Yeah.
170.
I'm not winning this one cheap. I was really hoping to get this sub 150. No. It immediately shot up to almost $200 there. Yeah, we had Xbox, GameCube, and PS2. So, like, we had the best of all worlds in our house. My brother bought the GameCube and Xbox, and I bought the PS2.
$2.
So we crushed all three consoles. So I have fond memories and fond games across all three of them. Here's PGR, Project Gotham Racing 2. 9.0A on this.
Next lot.
$120. $140.
Project Gotham Racing also went for the $1 minimum plus the $29 you know what I'm trying to say. The $29 other thing. Here's Silent Hill 2. 9.6A. Isn't this insanely cheap still at like 2? Oh, there we go. Now it's... Oh, sorry. Now it's getting some push. I was going to say it was sitting at like $100. Like, what? Still looking for $288. 9.6A. Silent Hill 2 on original Xbox.
$260.
See if this has any comps.
Fair warning.
We've only seen it twice, so it sold last time in October. Same grade was in a WADA case, sold in October for $400. So, I mean, I guess the Xbox version, like I said a couple times now, people just don't care about original Xbox. It just does not get the love of other consoles. $300 there. It got some love, Jose, but I mean, you put Silent Hill on PS2 up for auction? Or Silent Hill 2 on PS2? You're going to see a lot more action. Collector Garbage. I played both of those games. Godzilla Destroy All Humans and Mechasalt. Yes, both are great original Xbox games.
Fair warning.
We had Mechasalt 2. I don't know if we own Mechasalt 1.
Next lot.
Oh my god, I tried to bid.
$28.
I tried to hit the bid button. This is one for $89. Silent Hill 4 The Room. $89. 9.6A+. No
$40.
way.
$44.
Damn.
$48. $55.
Sold for $89. I was frickin' talking about Mechasalt out there. Fuck.
$110.
I would have pushed this up to $150-ish. That's a high grade on a Silent Hill 4 game. Damn.
$130.
Here's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 9.6 B+. It's a B+ because there's a tear in the seal at the bottom.
$180.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare has been selling for big money, if you're not aware. So we're pushing our way up well over 200 bucks already. I know shit. Marty, the one-man party, shows up here. Timothy, you want it? Okay, I'm glad it went to you, dude. I'm glad it went to you. Marty shows up with the 5 gifted. Damn, dude. Much appreciated. Timothy, Power Collectors, Red X Machina, Cam Brook, Kettle, and Thomas Ganka all get sniped by the membership. Jeez, that's like... I think that's 5 regulars that all got sniped by that one there.
$60.
5 great choices.
$480.
Much appreciated, dude. Much appreciated. Welcome in, man.
$500. $500.
Oh, you're just in time for Call of Duty. What did you miss? You're just in time for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Pushing our way up to almost $700 now. Almost up to 700 bucks.
$50. $700.
Almost up to 1,000. We're looking for 840. 9.6 B+, and it is a B+ because there is a tear in the seal at the bottom. We'll see if we can see it even. Yeah, yeah. Hashtag Nick Merckx. Christ.
Fair warning.
Here's the tear. You can see it over here. It looks like it must be a pretty sizable
Next
chunk.
lot.
$2.
You can kind of see the outline of the tear there in the bottom corner. Ended up selling for 840 still. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Fair
Timothy,
$4.
dude.
$6, $8, $10, $14,
Even a B+
20,
seal on this
26
still
$26.
pushed. It's still pushed. Oh my gosh.
$30.
Modern Warfare right now,
$32.
just expensive. Just expensive.
$34.
Just an expensive game, man. Just an expensive game. The 9.6A sold for $1,680. Yeah, so I guess if we look at it that way, this sold for half of what the 9.6A sold for. Jesus. And then this Modern Warfare 2 here, it's 9.6A+, but like,
Fair warning.
this is bestseller, best-selling, free map packs. Like, this is a very late release copy of Modern Warfare 2, so. We're looking for like 70 bucks on it.
Fair warning.
And now we have World at War, coming up.
Next lot.
9.6A+, this should be an early print copy of the game with the Xbox Live trial sticker. 0 graded higher out of 7. We'll see what happens. We're looking for 384. We're looking for 400 bucks. We're looking for 430. We'll see what happens. Highest graded copy that has that sticker on it. And that sticker should make it the early print.
Fair warning.
$380. $400.
Looking for almost 500 bucks.
$420. $440.
I completely missed World at War. Completely missed it. I started at Modern Warfare 2. Completely
warning.
missed World at War.
Next lot.
I'm actually surprised this didn't get pushed harder.
$80.
$504. Like, dare I say, that almost feels reasonable as the buyer. That almost feels like a reasonable purchase price. Obviously, it's not cheap, but like, you know, from what we've seen on some of these Call of Duty games, like, feels kind of reasonable. 504 bucks, 9.6A+. Here's Dead Rising, 9.6A.
$220.
I don't know if there are variants on this game or not. Not 100% sure.
Fair warning.
It's up to 250 bucks. That is where it
Next
ends
lot.
as well. Ends at $240 for Dead Rising.
$28.
You almost bid it up more, but you already have a non-trial sticker one. Oh, Timothy, you should have bought the trial sticker and then just sold your copy. You know?
Fair warning.
Here's Dead Rising 2, 9.6A+.
$36.
So maybe whoever won Dead Rising 1 will also pick up Dead Rising 2. Get yourself the pair. Couple of nice games. I just have to go to the bathroom really quick while this one happens. And we have Fallout 3 coming up next too. Just 1 second.
$95. $110. $130.
Fair warning.
$140.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$160. $170. $180. $190. $200.
I was trying my damnedest to hold that. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I drank that full thing of protein. I was dying. Good news, though. I did hit the hand wash skip. That's a 20-second time save, so you guys can be happy about that. Let me just wipe my face here quick. That 20 seconds was worth it. Dead Rising 2 sold for $159. Fallout 3, 9.68 plus. Yeah, I'm in the other room bidding on Fallout 3. Pushing over $300 here. This is a first print copy of the game. 9.68 plus with the do not sell before sticker.
$300.
Oh, World at War is the first zombies. For some reason, I thought it was Black Ops.
$320.
Started zombies. Yeah, if this is the first zombies game, then yeah, World at War. I mean, $500. Yeah, just feels reasonable compared to some stuff we've seen with those Call of Duties.
Next lot.
Fallout 3 closes at $360. I mean, I wish I didn't own my absolute garbage copy of Fallout 3 that I paid like $200 US for. I think mine's a 9.4A. Maybe a 9.2A, and I paid like $250. Ugh, gross. Here's Fallout New Vegas, 9.8A plus.
$55.
Goes for $384 on that one. Here's another New Vegas, 9.6A plus. Ooh, the slip sleeve on this one is a 7.5 though. Ouch.
$60.
What's the slip sleeve on this one? 9.2. Okay, this is actually a really nice copy of Fallout 3. 9.8A plus with a 9.2 of the outside sleeve on it. Sometimes you're going to see games like this where it's like, oh, it's a 9.6A plus, right? Like, beautiful copy of Fallout New Vegas.
Fair warning.
But it's like, man, your outer sleeve is a 7.5. You know what I mean? Like, this is what you actually see. What you actually see is a 7.5.
Fair warning.
The 9.6A plus is hidden inside, so just keep that in mind if you're bidding on any games that have sleeves on them. Always make sure to check your sleeve grade. It matters a lot. Yeah, $94 for this copy.
Fair warning.
So
$50. $60.
Grand Theft Auto 4, 9.6A plus. Is this with the embossed cover or no? Maybe it's not.
$90.
Foil cover, yeah, it should be a first print of GTA 4. Should be.
$130.
Yeah, the COD Zombies rookie card, exactly. We were just talking about first appearances earlier. First appearance of zombies. That has to mean something to someone, right? Has to mean something to someone.
Next lot.
$36.
The GTA 4, $149. Here's GTA 4. This is the pre-order, no game included. It's a I don't even know what the hell they did with these. Did they just put them out at the store of like, oh, here's your pre-order thing, like bring it up to the front? I don't know what their purpose was, because the weirdest thing about these is they're factory sealed. Why would they factory seal them? So 9.6A plus there goes for $79. Here's another one, 9.4A on this one. Pre-order case, factory sealed.
Fair warning.
I mean, $79 to get yourself a 9.6A plus. If you're a GTA collector, I mean, hey, all day. All day.
$44.
That's an easy purchase. Excited for Halo 4. Oh, baby. Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, man. I get all sweaty when we're almost at Halo 4. I get all sweaty. The 9.8A plus is coming up.
Fair warning.
And since I already won some stuff in this auction, you know I'm going to be tossing a bid at Halo 4.
$3. $44.
I'm not sure how much it would cost you to get a raw copy off of eBay for GTA 4, if that's what you mean.
Fair warning.
I don't know how much a random sealed copy costs. I just genuinely don't know. $149 for the 9.6A plus doesn't sound expensive though.
$65.
Here's GTA 5, 9.6A plus. This should be an early, I guess not, because it doesn't have the blimp again, right? This should just be a normal print copy of GTA 5. 9.6A plus there.
$70.
$89 for that. Here's Halo 4, 9.88 plus. Let's go.
$80.
Let's go.
$90.
Let's go. Let's go.
$120.
You've been outbid.
One more.
$130.
You've been outbid.
That's it. No, I want a copy for 140 or 150 HC. I would be fine
Fair
paying
warning.
140 or 150. This would take me to 159. I mean, like,
Next lot.
just not that, you know?
$2.
This one sold for
$24.
149. Yeah, another bid would have took me to 159. And who knows if I would have even taken it at 159, right? So, yeah,
Fair warning.
it's fine. 53 bucks though.
$28.
57. Maybe we'll win this one. Maybe we'll win this copy. It's sitting at $57, folks. Maybe we'll take home
Fair
Halo
warning.
4 9.6.
$30.
Nope.
You've been outbid.
The GTA 4 pre-order case has a DLC code inside. Ah.
Fair
So that's
warning.
why they factory sealed it. I didn't realize. I don't even want
Next
so.
lot.
This is still super cheap for the Halo 4
$120,
9.6A plus.
170,
Like $57. I mean,
200,
I probably should have just bid
$300.
again.
$340.
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm lost.
$380.
I'm dropping the ball out here. I should have just bid again on the
$400,
9.6.
$420.
Yeah, seriously, blame title, no doubt. Here's 9.6A Left 4 Dead. This has the
$440.
Xbox security sticker on it again, or the Xbox Live trial sticker, sorry, which again should make this a first print copy of
Fair
Left 4
warning.
Dead. 9.6A, almost $500.
Next lot.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead going hard.
$150.
504. Jeez. Have we not seen it before at Heritage? Here's Lollipop Chainsaw, 9.88
Fair warning.
plus. I know some people are fans of this title. 9.88 plus.
Next lot.
Soul sells for
$2.
$169. Marvel vs. Capcom 3,
$4.
9.6A.
$6, $8, $10, $14.
Have we not seen Left 4 Dead
$22,
before?
$26, $28.
Or is it just that expensive? 9.6A plus last sold for
Fair
$480
warning.
all the way back in August. So we haven't seen a copy since August.
Next lot.
And this copy did outsell it.
$32.
Like this copy today beat a copy in higher grade back in August. Not by much, but you know, holding up pretty
Fair
well
warning.
out there.
$36.
9.2A plus
You've been
plus
outbid.
on Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition with an 8.5 slip sleeve. Not the nicest little cover on it, but
Fair warning.
Gold Edition RE5 has always been cool to me.
$40.
I don't know. I wish the slip cover wasn't an 8.5.
Fair warning.
8.5 is such a punch. Just feels bad,
$44.
man. I'll just let it go. It's fine. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 there went for 55 bucks. That is the... I don't
Fair
even know.
warning.
Is it a first print? If it's a first print, I'm going to be a little bit pissed. Ah!
$28.
It is an early print copy of the game. Fuck. I looked at the CGC label, and it said,
Fair warning.
it said white label, right? But it doesn't tell you anything about the variant
Next
on the
lot.
game. Marvel vs. Capcom
$22.
3 has this black back, which is the original print of the game. It's all black. But the updated copy cuts
Fair
right
warning.
here across, and it's all white at the bottom.
$24.
So there's two very distinct prints of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on 360. This is the early print. Went for 55 bucks.
Fair warning.
I would have bid though. I would have won it. I would have just I would have bought it. Kinda sucks.
$28.
Left 4 Dead, very rare first print. Ooh. I mean, it seems like it, Chokeslam. Like I have to take your word on it. We haven't seen them come up at all, so.
$30.
Here's Silent Hill HD Collection, 9.88 plus.
$32.
Yeah, I have to take your word for it. We hardly ever see it here at Heritage.
Fair warning.
I don't know how eBay looks for it, but
Next
the
lot.
Silent Hill HD Collection
$2.
closes at 59 bucks for the 9.88 plus. Resident Evil 5 even only went for $75 there. Jeez. Just,
$4.
you know, just I don't want to say they're
$6.
free, but like, geez, just a couple of light
$8.
sales there to close off. 55 on Ultimate Marvel vs. 55 on Marvel vs. Capcom. 75 on Resident Evil 5 Gold.
Fair warning.
59 on Silent Hill HD Collection.
Next
Not gonna
lot.
find prices like that anywhere
$2.
else. Madden 18, the GOAT Edition, 9.6A for 36 bucks, and we have
$4.
another copy to close out the auction.
$6.
9.0A.
$7.
That's why you gotta pay attention to these weeklies, folks. Get yourself some great prices on some games. Get yourself some
warning.
great prices. Jeez. I'm happy about what I won today, too.
The
Can I,
auction is
where
now
can I see
closed.
if my bids
Thank you
track
for
lot? Will this take me to
$7.
my wins? Oops. I better just give it a second here. I need to go to the big board. We need to see the results. I don't know how to see mine. My heritage? My track lots? Maybe. Bids. Blah, blah, blah. Whole bunch of shit I didn't win. How to do this. Sponsored by this website and I still don't know how to navigate it. Jesus. Anyways, I won the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, or Dark Alliance 9.8A+, and Crash Wrath of Cortex on PS2. That was a 9.6A+, like 159, I think. And I think the Baldur's Gate was right around $300. So, a couple of really cool wins. The top of the auction, oh my god, I forgot about it. Xenogears was the top. 9.8A+ CGC for $1,800. Then Fortnite 9.6A+ for $1,740. Mario Bros. 3, I was correct, was right up there as the most expensive game before Xenogears. 8.5A+ went for $1,440. Bomberman Online. This is the surprise of the auction for me. 9.8A+ brings itself into the top 5 at $1,320. And then we have Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 9.6B+ for $840. An honorary mention to that frickin' Space Invaders sold over 2 hours ago, and I remember I said when it sold, that's a really good sale for Atari. The number 6 sale at this entire auction. So yeah, $660 for the red box Space Invaders. Pretty frickin' solid, all things considered. On the other side of the auction, we have 2 games that got the minimum bid, both on original Xbox, but we're going to give it to Harry Potter. The Project Gotham Racing 2, it's a 9.0A. I'm surprised it didn't get anything more than the minimum. But this Harry Potter, it's a 7.0B+. Why was this even sent for grading? 7.0B+. You could drag this game across, like, you could take a new sealed game and drag it across pavement, and you might not get a 7.0B+. Chokeslam, it was yours! Boo! Boo, Harry Potter! Why did you submit this? Christ almighty, my guy. 7.0B+. Some of these you just bought in bulk years ago, and you've just submitted them all when it was like $25. Hey, at least you got it in at the $25 tier. You probably bought this in 2019, and it's just making its way to auction now. Wow. That is crazy. That makes more sense then. If you put it that way, that makes sense. But Jesus. So Chokeslam, you get your $1 payout? Do you even get money? Like, I assume you don't, right? You just owe Heritage $24 for the grading fee? Heritage sells it and they just like charge your credit card? The Modern Warfare 9.8 Chokeslam or this 9.6 copy? Is this 9.6B plus also part of like this both of them? Okay, gotcha. I mean, hey, yeah, you take the wins with the losses. You already paid for the grading, so you get paid. Yeah, you gotta, that's a hell of a payout right there. That's a hell of a payout. It's just crazy when this happens, man, but if you say it was back from in 2019, I understand. I understand more about what's going on here. That's wild that it took this long to get the auction. A true testament to how much shit was being submitted. Wow. Wow. But on that note, everybody, we are looking forward to Tuesday. PC Video Game Showcase auction is on the horizon. Where the heck is the little thing for it? I can't find it. But it's on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. PC Showcase Auction. Here it is. What's on the cover of that? Am I just too much of a zoomer to know what the hell that picture is? It's going to be exciting. A lot of rare and expensive PC games. Makes you wonder if you should sell your Left 4 Dead 9.68 Plus. Yeah, kinda. It could do really well, Jeff. It could do really well. Expensive 360 game, man. Hopefully you guys can make it out on Thursday for the auction. Yo, Nabbit! Yes. yes, Nabbit. The Jimmy Neutron, man. Where fingers are crossed for the $1,000 sale. Of course, tonight's auction is sponsored by Heritage. Check out the link in the description to get free appraisals on your stuff. And of course, all of the consignment deadlines are coming up. It's last calls here for the Pioneers of Home Console Video Game Showcase auction. And we're looking into consigning for the November signature auction. The July one is closed. The July signature is closed. All the consignments are done for that one. We're looking forward to November now. So reach out sooner rather than later if you want to get into the next signature or any other of the showcase auctions. And of course, they're always taking quality consignments right here for the auctions we watch every single Tuesday. Huge thanks to them sponsoring. Huge thanks to you guys being here tonight. The Majora's Mask right here is from First Four Figures. It was, I think, a 2015 or 2016 release. These days, you'd have to go to eBay to get yourself a copy, and it's pretty damn expensive, but it was very reasonable. It was very reasonable when it first released. It's like an actual resin stone. It's a high quality piece, but pretty expensive these days, unfortunately. But on that note, I'll see you all on Thursday. Appreciate you guys coming out tonight. Take care, everybody.